Tonight's stories.
Side piece.
Inhereit.
Super Bowl. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Comfort Level Podcast. I'm Maddie, and I'm here with
Rando.
Sam.
Sorry, I was watching like the thing as it came on. I just heard myself. I had to mute myself, and by the time it was my turn again, I was muting myself. So, hey, what's up, everybody?
Hello. I had the YouTube playing in the background. I was like,
I know, me too. I had to mute it.
We practice this every time, and it's like it never goes right. It never goes right.
It went
right last
practice.
time. Well, no, never mind.
It didn't go right last time either. It went worse.
That was horrible, actually. Really that was horrible last time.
It went awful last time.
No, we practiced it twice. The second practice was good.
But
hello, everybody.
What's good, Northern Man?
What's up, Emily? What's up, Dingo?
Liana, Denver,
Theodore,
Michelle,
Northern Man,
Kelly, Sophia, Emily, Bree, Essence. What's up?
Yes.
Caddy Maddie, is that a thing?
Def is back.
Brando the Mando, Sam the Man, and Caddy Maddie.
Actually, speaking of which, of our different names and personalities for each other, Sam was talking about how he was. Were you speaking to somebody and she was asking like who our trio would be or something like that, Sam?
Yeah, I was. I really was. Shout out Jamila. She DM'd
Hi, Adventurin.
Jamila DM'd me this week. Oh,
well, actually, she's not here.
Well, she didn't even say anything to me.
Sam.
She didn't say anything to me. It was like specifically for YouTube, which is fine.
Yeah.
Which is fine. And I can see that my anti-adventuring filter did not work on the video because she still got in somehow. I don't know. She hacked the system because I explicitly say she couldn't show up on YouTube and she's here.
Oh, no.
Hey, Kia. Hi, Allure.
Did you guys help her? Did one of you help her get in?
Yeah, of course.
Maddie, I told you that I didn't. Oh my God, I told her I didn't want her in here.
Because Sam, like, you play it up for the cameras, but like, you like adventuring. So
yeah,
like, I'm not gonna.
Off camera,
I'm like,
do you
looking
think?
Forward to seeing her.
Do you think adventuring would defend me if I was in a case? Like that's what I'm like kicking my feet up. I'm like, I think she would defend me if I got into trouble.
You over here kikiing about adventuring, and we're like, Sam, shut up.
I'm like, oh, she knows the law.
Well, also isn't she licensed in our state now, so she
yes,
can
she is.
help you.
So yeah, because I'm planning on doing crimes.
Well, don't admit that.
Yeah, why would you admit that?
Adventuring can't help you if you admit that.
Samuel!
No matter how good of a lawyer she is.
And Emily, I know that Maddie's a leader, but sometimes I like to do things like try to lock people out, and then Maddie overwrites it.
Well, yeah, he likes to take control a lot, and it's like, Sam, relax, okay?
Oh,
adventuring can be here.
Courage.
Oh, Ileana put that watch list out, and I just want to say, it feels like a death sentence. The way in which this list is, it's tall as me. And
wait,
it's like,
should we pull that up on Reddit so we can see what you're talking about?
This is what Maddie does. You just do a whole thing. Can we pull it up on Reddit? We cleaned up.
He's talking about it.
I don't know if you noticed, the stream's different now because we worked on this trying to make the stream different, and then she wants to do a whole nother thing. Can you pull up Reddit? Yeah, if we planned this 20 minutes ago.
Oh, whoa!
But I can work my magic and try to spin up something for you. I'm eating carrots right now.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Wait,
Sam is trying to say like I didn't plan enough allotted time. We met at 11:30. We met an hour and a half before stream.
Oh,
Sam, you got to do the teacher finger.
We only started working like 30 minutes before stream, 45 minutes.
I simply cannot.
We were all available. We were all here.
Now I gotta find this thing. This is crazy.
You don't have to find it. Don't worry about it, Sam. We can do the segments that we planned.
Okay.
Sorry, my thing dropped.
I can just show you on my phone.
Oh, yeah. He's quickly doing it.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
There's no pressure at all. It's just everyone's watching you. It is full screen on you. There's nothing, and I'm not going to save you.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna say this is all you.
Boom. Boom. You can't keep a good
Good
dog
girl
down.
down.
No, you can't keep. Oh, come on. Oh,
Down.
It's quite a list.
it's. Oh,
Oh, oh,
can we scroll? There
oh,
we go.
oh. Yeah. Oh.
It keeps going.
Wait, she put Blue's Clues on there? You want to watch the entirety of Blue's Clues?
Well,
Ileana, come on, man.
lucky enough for me, I was an avid Blue's Clues watcher, so I don't really count that one on the list because I've already seen it. There's a few of these I've already seen. Silo, Severance. We are up to date on Severance. Believe that.
Believe that.
We got a weekly watch party for a reason.
And then Squid Game. I'm after I finish Dexter. After I finish Dexter, I'm getting back to Squid Game. So that's where we are at the list.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna do every update of where you are on the list.
So you haven't touched it, basically, is what you're saying?
Yeah. Well, he's watching Severance. Currently.
Yeah, I watched. I'm
Severance
currently watching
is 1
Severance.
hour a week.
I've seen Silo.
Second season?
Not.
Okay, then you're not. Then you're behind. Then, and that's what I.
Well, it says Silo. It just says Silo. It doesn't say season 1, season 2.
It means
so
watch Silo. It means watch Silo.
assume...
That's what it means. It doesn't mean watch the beginning and then stop.
Nia, I have not seen Squid Game season 2 yet. So the fact that you're saying it's emotional, I'm like, I need to add that to my list. I feel like it probably ended on a cliffhanger again.
I'm getting straight to Squid Game season 2 once Dexter is done. I'm on what are we on? Season 7?
Season 7, yep.
I had a lot of seasons.
Of the first show, not even the spinoff. There's one season of the spinoff, and then I don't know, there's another one.
I'm taking a break from the spinoff. There's so much death in that show.
No, but speaking of shows, Sam had somebody reach out to him, basically asking him a question, and we all answered it.
We all answered it. Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't know if you wanted to shout her out or because
you want me to do it.
Well, it was your thing.
You want me to do it?
You had the whole interaction.
Sam is coming with some energy today, and it's crazy. He's been like this since the morning.
Yeah.
It's very much like I'm trying to fight you, and I'm like, nobody's trying to fight you here, Sam. And he's like, do you want me to do it? It's like, you suggested it.
I did suggest it, but I didn't know if you want me to do it.
Red Hood, you're not late. Yeah. At least
no. Okay. I'll do it. Shout out Jamila.
Shout out.
She sent me a DM and she asked a question. She wanted us to given the famous trios in the world, that we all pick a famous trio and then say which one of us we are. And you can do it in the chat, but we've got some that we came up with for ourselves. Who's gonna start, Maddie?
I'll go first because I kind of already discussed this with them and they know who they are. But I don't know if you guys have seen a show called Bob's Burgers.
Bob's Burger.
Bob! I feel like we give Bob's Burgers kids energy. And I really, really wanted to be Louise, but once I looked up the description of Louise, it just didn't fit. And who I am is Tina. I think I'm Tina.
Oh.
I think Sam is Louise.
Oh.
And I think Brandon is Gene. Okay, so I have Google to help me describe who these people are. Okay? So Tina is the eldest of the Belcher siblings, and she is shy, introverted, and reflective. She's deeply introspective, frequently lost in her thoughts, which gives the audience a glimpse into her rich inner world. And she's creative. And I'm like, okay, whatever. But the shy, introverted, and reflective, I was like, okay, that's kind of me. But I really, really wanted to be Louise really bad. And so who do I have next? Okay, so I have Gene next. Gene is the middle child, characterized by his exuberant personality and passion for performance. As the most extroverted of the siblings, Gene brings a sense of fun and spontaneity to every situation, which is totally Brandon. Like, that's spot on. And then Louise, who I really wanted to be, but this isn't me. This speaks to Sam. Her boldness combined with her intelligence and resourcefulness allows her to take on leadership roles within her family, despite her young age. Louise's strong sense of independence and her mischievous, sometimes rebellious nature makes her a standout character. So we are the Belcher siblings, and that's who we are. Theodore thinks I'm Jean, and Brandon is Tina. Okay. Steph thinks it's spot on though, and Steph would never lie.
Steph has never lied a day.
I don't think Theodore's lying either, but Harry Potter. I was thinking about Harry Potter, but
I can go next.
Yeah.
Okay, so my comparison was actually early. The big three of the Heat. If y'all watch basketball, but I'll explain this for you. So coming in at 4, the best power forward in the world, we got LeBron James, aka Madi. It's just when you think of LeBron James, you think of leader, and the way he bought the Heat to there, you know what I mean? He bought the Heat to the Nationals, you feel me? And kind of completely switched up the game of how it was played in Miami. And that's kind of what happened with us in the comfort level. Maddie was like, hey, I got this idea. We're going to do it. And we're like, hey, bet. Let's just follow suit. So, boom. Then at the 5, the center, none other than Sam, Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh was kind of, oh my gosh. That scared me. Chris Bosh was kind of he held it down. He was on the days when they weren't playing, the Heat were still winning because of Chris Bosh. And I feel like that's how it is kind of on the podcast, especially with the takes. On days when me and Maddie are like, hey, we're not feeling it. Sam is there. He's present and he's going to make it known. And Chris Bosh, he used to get into a lot of foul trouble, and that just reminds me of the time Sam would get
chill.
And then, last but not least, me, your boy, Dwayne Wade. Yeah. This the synergy, kind of the glue of the group, pulling us all together to make magic happen.
You got to describe that third player a little more.
He's one of the hottest men to be in the NBA, I think, and I think that really kind of correlates to your role in the show.
I can see that.
As the
for
hot
sure.
one of the trio. And I just want, as the hot one of the trio, I can't even see the difference. You know what I'm saying? I can't even see the difference.
I think I'm seeing Brandon. I didn't know Brandon played for the Heat, though, so.
I didn't know that either, actually. It's uncanny who it is.
Yeah, it is. All right.
Okay. I wish I went for... Why am I going last? I don't want to go last.
Hey, Aurelie.
Okay. So for
Sam,
mine,
bring it home.
I picked an iconic TV show. If anyone's heard of a little show called Breaking Bad, there's a great trio. I picked 3 characters, probably main characters. We all know number 1, it's going to be Walter White, and that's Madi. She is the one who knocks. Look at this one. This is Walter White, very focused, driven person, trying to get to their goal, whether it's illegal or not. Madi is going to get to her goal regardless. She may do a couple grimy things along the way, but she got to where she wanted to go, and she's our leader. She leads us forward, and she also is a crime kingpin. Madi is Walter White.
Whoa.
And
wait, hold on. We got TikTok comments. They're like, can they see us on the chat? Yeah.
We
hi,
can see
Eugene.
you.
Hi, Eugenie. Hi, Monique. Sorry,
We
just
see
get caught up in this.
We're really into this. I'm actually liking this more and more as we go. So the kingpin of our hearts, Walter White. The second character, for me, I think I'm It's all good, man. It's all good, man.
Uh-oh.
It's all good, man. He's got the fashion sense. He's got the big ties and the colorful shirts. That's me to a T. I'm the person who kind of helps things along, but I don't always do it in the correct way. You know what? I'm your friend. I'm always on your side. I'm Saul Goodman. I'm the vibes. You know what I'm saying? That's me. And for the final character, you know him. We love him. Jesse, baby! Jesse, he is the heart of Breaking Bad. He was treated badly by Walter White with, I'm not saying anything about your relationship, but
I was like, dang.
no, but over the course of the show, got his power. He is who you root for throughout the entire show. And I think that's Brandon. He's just the heart of our show. Very much loved. And he's very cute too. So that's all I gotta say. Breaking Bad. Oh, he does not.
And I can agree with that.
He does not. Okay. That was good.
That was good. So shout out what was her name?
Jamila. Shout out Jamila.
Shout out Jamila for that question, because that was a really fun segment. Maddie, do you think you would survive Squid Game out of all of you guys?
Oof.
Endurance wise, no. I would lose on endurance so quick. Also,
well, let's go through the games.
you guys were,
if you make it through the game. So first
okay,
game,
I only know season 1.
Red light, green light.
We're all killed.
I could probably do that, yeah.
I'm dead. So I'm dead at red light, green light.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why. I just feel like I would get so scared and I would be one of the people who would run.
To panic and move?
To panic and run. I'm like, what is this? I would run and I'm dead.
I don't think so, Sam. I think you're naturally a stiff person, so I think you would freeze immediately.
If anything, I feel like Maddie would randomly move and be like, oh shoot, I forgot it's red light.
Yeah. Or I would just trip. So maybe I wouldn't survive.
Because what was the second game? Was the second game...
was it the candy game?
Oh, yeah, it was the candy game.
That one I might freak out
depending on what you get. So if you get a star, what was it? Star, umbrella, triangle, and what was the fourth
was
one?
Circle one?
I think it might
Yeah, I
have been
think circle was one. Okay.
Because if I get triangle, your boy's going through.
I feel like I wouldn't
the licking trick though.
Yeah, I don't think I would go through, but I feel like just with the way my life goes, I would get the easiest one and just randomly be like, oh, okay. Someone's like over here getting the umbrella and they just hand me the circle and I'm like, wait, so I just gotta, all right.
So the next one is the staircase one where you just have to jump on like either left or right.
Yeah.
That one,
that's luck.
I can't tell you.
It's gambling. It's luck.
It's a matter of luck. It's a matter of people going ahead of you.
Yeah. So that means you have to have the personality like, hey, you go along. Like you have to be like, I'm willing to risk your life for me. Yeah. That's a personality thing.
Monique, we had a segment from one of our people through Sam's DMs and it started this whole segment. And now, how did we get to this whole where we survive? Oh, Squid Game.
We got a question.
It's on YouTube. Yeah, it's on YouTube.
But you can ask us questions too, Monique. If you got a question for us, we'll answer it.
Yeah, we'll answer it. But if you want a better community, YouTube it. They are popping.
They are popping.
Right,
they're living up.
They are going crazy in this YouTube chat.
Ooh, Red Hood Avengers trio. Maddie's Captain America, Brandon's Iron Man, and I'm Thor.
Now I need to see Sam with long blonde hair, just like the surfer curls. Just
no, but I'm Thor I'm Fat Thor when he got big.
Red Hood didn't say that.
I feel like that's who I am. That's the funnest Thor was Fat Thor.
So after he got out of his depressive rut.
Yeah. When he started got happy again when he was in Guardians of the Galaxy, that was me.
Okay. Also, we didn't say this, but Happy Black History Month, everybody.
Happy Black History Year, Maddie.
I was gonna say there's an episode that comes out on Tuesday. We recognize that whatever happened in the beginning of the freaking month, where it was almost gone, now it's back. Whatever, we need to celebrate it for the rest of the year because of this inconvenience that was caused.
Mm-hmm.
So happy Black History Year.
Happy Black History Year. It's really nice to spend it with my two favorite people. Both of you.
And I'm glad to be.
Ditto.
Yeah, I was like, I'll just say something nice and then get nothing back. I was like, Just, I kind of just pour my heart out, and then y'all just like looking at me, or like, okay, we can't say the same, but
I was trying to think of something to say, and then I just say I'm glad to be black with my black cousin.
that's crazy. That's not a good thing to say.
Because then I can't even like
My
I can say ditto to
brother.
what Sam said, but I
Yeah.
can't say ditto to what Brandon said.
Yeah.
I'm really just standing here at that point. I'm like,
And actually, let's bring out our special guest, Dr. Umar. He's in the building. Get in here, Dr.
I'm about to get crucified, huh?
Get in here, doctor.
oh, I hope. They were asking if I could be a cousin for the month. Maybe. We'll see. I don't decide that, but if you do, I appreciate it.
I guess you could be a cousin.
Yeah,
I mean,
cousin.
Sam's mad about the little thing
I'm
earlier
not-
because he was like, fine, whatever.
I'm not mad about it. But it is, I'm not mad about it, but it probably is going to color my behavior for the rest of the stream.
No,
Which
you
is-
got to keep
which
it
is-
up.
It's crazy because you had like that sweet moment, but you've been spicy this whole time. You've been so like, rawr this whole time. So I was like, Sam being nice? What is Sam doing? He's being
It probably
nice.
caught you like off guard that I was even being nice.
I was waiting for the joke to hit, like the
There was no joke. It was just like, hey.
yeah, and I was like, oh,
Ooh, Hunter
Northern
X
man got it.
Hunter. Brandon's gone. Wait. I don't remember the other two characters that they're saying.
I've never seen Hunter X Hunter, so I'm gonna
I
have
watched
to.
that was like one of my pandemic shows that I watched like in a week and a half of just binging.
Draylin, I'm gonna have to believe you.
Ileana brought up, we were talking about the Jonas Brothers, and we
couldn't figure out.
We specifically said we can't do this Jonas Brothers because we can't call someone Kevin. I'm not going to do that.
No.
So we left Jonas Brothers out.
It's funny that everybody had the
decide.
same analysis for Powerpuff Girls.
Who did they say? I missed them.
Hey Sarah, hey Gigi.
Uh,
Kiki. I don't know why I said it like that.
exactly what we said.
Geeky thingy. Okay. I like that.
Oh, except Northern Man. Northern Man had different.
Oh, Bree was like, Sam could be Frankie Jonas. We forgot about Frankie.
I feel like that's
We weren't thinking
I feel
about
like that's
him.
worse than Kevin. And I feel
Sarah,
like
thank you for the
super
super
chat.
chat.
that was a slight against me.
So
Nothing
if you're
in the
the
super
United
chat, Sarah? You
States-
didn't want to say anything to us?
No, it's a GIF.
Oh,
It's
it's
a
just
GIF of
GIF.
a corgi doing that.
Oh, we can't see it on the thing. Dang it.
I can see it and I appreciate it.
I wish I could see it, but I can't.
Shout out to Sarah.
Everybody do it. Everybody do it. I think that's what we got to do.
Now I gotta see it. I want to see it. I have no reference. Oh,
Sam, like the whole time, could see it.
I see it now.
Boop, 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 boop. So it's Super Bowl this weekend.
Super
You guys watching?
Bowl. You know we're watching.
I'm watching that halftime show.
I don't think people are gonna be ready for the halftime show.
I'm
I'm
very
ready.
excited for the halftime show. Usually I'm not a big Super Bowl person. I hear a little bit of an echo. I don't know if that's Sam, but
Oh, it's
I'm
me.
uh
Oh no.
I'm not
Thanks,
a big
Samantha.
Super Bowl person, but or even the halftime shows. But I'm excited for that. Hey BK, you guys are ready for the for the A minor?
A minor. That's what I can't live like that because it's like I can't have the entire Super Bowl stadium shout A minor and me be Drake and be alive in the world and have the entire world to say A minor at the same time, right? There's like 100 million people watching the Super Bowl and they're all literally saying A minor, like grandmothers, like little kids, everyone in the world just like A minor, and you're like, I gotta leave. I gotta leave.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to watch it, but I would definitely like if I was Drake, I would like look up clips later and be like crying in my room.
Just quietly kicking your feet, like, oh my god.
Like,
People reacting like, "Hey, minor." You hear like Drake, "What are you watching?" You just hear like it's like, "Hey, minor." He's like, "Shut up."
no, that would be the worst. Is if because it's such a catchy song. Is if it couldn't get out of Drake's head. Like that's how good of a song it is. He hears it.
He's rapping
he's-
the lyrics. He's like, and then, oh.
He said, "They
He's
not like
"Yeah,
us. They not like us." He's like, "No, no, no."
It's just
Yeah,
echoing in
Essence.
this
I
whole.
think I was talking to Was I talking to Brandon about it? Talking about how he's like in Australia touring or something. He's like doing shows right
He's in
now.
Australia. He's
Yes.
like, I gotta get out of the U.S. I can't be here.
Yeah, because I was wondering if he was going to be at the Grammys when Kendrick won all those awards, and they did it at the Grammys too. They said A minor,
Mhm.
but he wasn't there. And then Brandon was like, I don't really think he goes to the Grammys unless he knows he's probably going to win something or he's like up for something to win.
No, I'm pretty sure he was protesting
Because
that was another
Kendrick
thing.
be
He was
there.
protesting the Grammys with The Weeknd, but then all this stuff happens, and then guess who performs at the Grammys? The Weeknd. So it's like, ooh,
I like conspiracy theories.
yee.
Can we hear Australian Maddie? This is how I get into it. Shrimp on the barbie, shrimp on the barbie, shrimp on the barbie. Hello, everybody. No, see, I'm off already. I've already started and I'm off because I just said hello like that. And I don't really know how to get into it. Sometimes you just got to keep talking. And I feel like I'm like mixing it a little bit. And it's like getting British. I feel like I need Sadia here to be like, you're not talking properly. But okay, I'm going to read some of the chats and
Like
maybe I
that's
can do what the
Scottish.
accent is like. Drake is going to be somewhere with Monks doing the Super Bowl. See, it's like, it's off. It's mixed between Scottish.
Scottish?
No. Nope. No. Sounds Scottish, yeah. Yeah. It was mixed between British, Australian, and Scottish. If I need to hear somebody speak Australian. So go ahead and start, Sam.
You know I can't
Speak
do
it.
it.
Because I know you're truly from
Okay,
like
here we go.
Australia. We don't really talk about that, but
Oi, oi! Okay. Oi!
Dango took my baby. Good eye, mate.
A dingo took my baby.
And that's who I got the Australian accent from. He's really good at it.
Wait, am I
Actually.
crazy or did Steph have an O in her name? I thought it was Steph McCoy. Or am I
No.
crazy? It was always McSee?
No,
McSi?
no, I'm on your side. I could have swore it was McCoy.
Steph, are letters disappearing from your name? Please tell us, because I'm concerned.
She said never, Sam.
Is someone stealing letters from your name, Steph?
Oh no.
Oh my God, someone's stealing letters from her name and giving it to other people? Now, because Northern Man didn't have an O. And now the O from Steph's name is in it was Northern Man. I know this is true.
So guys,
I'm getting scared
I think
now.
we're gonna
This is
we're gonna
actually
take a break. We're
scaring
gonna
me.
call Sam separately and see if he's okay.
This
But now
is
she's
scary.
trying to justify. She's
episode.
like, "Oh, it's Mickey, like Mickey." Like, no, it wasn't.
The
not even a
McCoy thing
real-
made sense, but
that's not even a
everything
real
else
name.
you've been saying now.
Wait, someone's at my door.
Oh,
Who comes to people's houses anymore? I'm gonna look on my camera to see who it is.
okay. Give us a play-by-play.
Okay, so we're looking.
Is it the mailman? That's
Oh.
my guess. FedEx.
They ring the
Someone's-
doorbell like some people.
I rang it twice.
I know
Yes,
you
like
ring
some
it too
people.
much. Let's see who's on the front door. Why do they ring my doorbell? I don't know who this is.
Someone was asking what I was drinking earlier. It's lemon ginger tea.
And Hennessy.
There you have it,
I
folks.
hate how slow this camera thing goes. Oh, it's Amazon. Okay. Oh, that's
Okay.
something. Okay, it's not. It's just someone pointing at my camera like, "Get out here now. Get out here now." Ginger is so underrated.
Sam, cut.
good.
Bring the camera.
Ginger beer is really good.
Bring the camera.
Ginger ale bold was good. I don't know why they canceled it.
What the heck is ginger ale bold?
Everybody,
It's ginger ale but spicier.
especially Sam, makes fun of me because I have an obsession with ginger. But when I tell you ginger has changed my life and I'm never turning back, that's all I got to say. Changed my life. Ginger's good.
I don't think it's that. I think it's fine as like a every now and then. Like, whoa.
Leona gets it.
Well,
Same. Steph. Yeah.
You think I trust Leona to be like? I trust Leona to know what's right in the world.
Why wouldn't you?
There's just something about Leona that's like, it's a little bit off. And we've talked about it off camera. We talked about off stream. Like something's a little bit off about Leona that we can't quite put our finger on.
I think that's just you. I'm gonna be honest.
There's something a little bit off.
Nobody's been saying that about Leona.
Yeah, just you.
Oh, Walking on Sunshine
Is
on
it
TikTok
Leona
says
or
it tastes
Liana?
like soap.
It tastes like soap.
I was a soap.
You've had the
connoisseur
wrong
as a
ginger.
kid.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm
Are
sorry.
you guys talking about cilantro?
Walking on Sunshine.
Well, they're saying ginger too. Cilantro definitely tastes like soap. I'm in that camp where cilantro ain't good. It ain't
Essence.
good.
Brandon should do a tea of the day segment.
Oh.
And
Leona, okay.
That
Leona.
reminded me of when I used to do TikTok teas. Like I would wake up every morning and make my own teas and my own blends, and that was a time.
But
And then I
everything
just
had
stopped.
ginger in it for some reason. He made
No,
an
no.
ingredient.
Mm-mm. I was doing crazy stuff.
How
like,
often did ginger feature in your tea?
not often.
Okay.
Because I had to have something new every day. That was the thing. That was what I was challenging myself. I had to have something new every single day. I made a
I
tea.
feel you.
Deanna said, not Brandon with the almond mom hobbies.
Hey, I'm accepting that hobby. That's true to life right there.
Maddie, would you dye your hair red for Brandon?
I wouldn't do it for Brandon, because I wasn't paying attention, to be honest. I don't know why, but I would do it for me. I've kind of considered about dyeing my hair like red, or I was blonde before and I liked it, but I don't like the whole bleaching process, and I don't like the price of it. It's expensive.
Yeah. I love Blonde Maddie. That was one of my
I enjoyed
favorite
Blonde Maddie a lot
iterations.
too,
Yeah,
but
Blonde Maddie was dope.
Blonde Maddie was cool, but Blonde Maddie was pricey.
And she was nicer too.
She wasn't nicer. She just, you just kind of like let it happen because you're like,
Oh.
she's blonde.
Yeah, because she's blonde. I'm like, I guess blondes do have more fun.
Dye it red because I like ginger.
Oh,
Hey-o,
very good. Very
missed
good.
the joke.
That went over all of our heads. None of us got it. I was like, I guess do it red, Maddie. Totally.
I was like, why specifically? Why would I have
weird? Red is weird.
We missed that.
We totally missed
It actually
it.
went over to my neighbor's house,
Yeah.
but Red Hood said, "Blonde Maddie seems like she says mean things and people just love it." That's exactly what happened.
That's 100%.
That's exactly what
You're like, I
happened.
guess you're right, Blonde Maddie.
Maybe I should like change my shirt. Like maybe my shirt is ugly. I don't know. It's like
I was thinking that when I came up, I was like, why am I wearing this ugly shirt? You're right. I'm like, I rip it, I set it on fire. Like, you're right, it is ugly. I'm cold though.
you're like it's actually dead of winter. No, I was on a walk earlier today before we go back to the Super Bowl chat. I was on a walk and my cheeks were burning. That's how cold it was outside. And
Is it cold outside? I've not been outside.
It's really cold outside.
Oh,
It looked-
no. Oh no.
Probably that food's weather.
I see what you're doing, Ileana, but I've been saying it a few times, but we got to get to the Super Bowl, and I'm not talking tomorrow. I'm talking this story, this next story. Ileana, the word for that one is should we just put the words in the chat too so they can transition it first?
That would be nice.
Maybe-
Ileana's taking the title and guessing it.
Put it in the description.
Okay, I'll give you guys the words. So
Why is
Ileana knows.
Ileana doing like math problems to figure out how to transition? I don't like that.
Well, she did it last time too. Okay.
That carrot sound.
Sam, you gotta go
fire.
on mute when you're chewing the carrot.
Oh, you're right. Because
Dang.
hold on, let me find
Oh
it.
my god.
Where's
Hey,
the
chill out with that.
like? Where's the mute button?
No, he knew.
He knew.
The way he side eye, he knew where the mute button was.
He was smacking. Brandon, you gotta take it away for a second. I'm putting the words in the chat.
Oh, okay.
So, appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Hey, y'all having a good time out here today?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Side note, have you guys heard about the Airhead trick? It was like very popular in the early 2000s, early 2020s. Like, and you're supposed to like.
Wait, did you just pull that out of nowhere? Where did you pull that from?
out of your ear.
Oh!
You just like shake it, and then it gets like to a small cube, and then it takes
All right, we're back.
way better. Okay.
I just want to pause really quick. Brandon can continue that. But so the words are now in the description. So if you refresh the page, you should be able to see the words for next time. But you got to pay attention to make sure people don't keep saying the same words.
You have to pay attention because we can't pay attention. I promise.
All right. Okay. Here we go. For Brandon.
How did Brandon have a prop ready for this segment?
He's been doing this trick for the last 12 hours, Deanna.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like you just shake it. You shake it, and then it. See, look, it started like a full thing, but now it's already down to here.
Wait, maybe that's what you have to do over the course of the stream. At the end of it, you have to show us a perfectly cubed. Does it come a cube?
Yeah. Okay.
That's your goal.
Wait,
We'll
can y'all
have to
hear
wait
that?
for the story because it does take some time.
It takes
Can
a
y'all
long
hear that?
time.
And sometimes you make sure to keep it in the frame of the camera, Brandon, when you're doing it.
Oh yeah, because we did
Wait,
have
can
a
y'all
weird
hear-
moment where it looked like it was doing other things.
Yeah,
Okay.
Adventurin said, "See, look," and then says, "She said, sir, your hand is fully off the camera."
So if you guys want to see what it looks like, you have to watch the entire stream. Be here at the end because it's going to be worth it.
'Cause
I'm
it
gonna
takes
go
about
on
2.5
mute, so
hours to finish.
It is going to take a while to finish.
No, Brandon's that kid. The kid that wants to show you a trick.
And we're all going to wait here patiently. We're going to do stories.
We are.
But
We are.
at the end of it, you guys are going to be so happy that you waited.
Well, that's the thing. You're not gonna be
well-
happy
Nope,
that you
you're gonna
waited
be
because
happy.
you can't taste it. I can be happy because I'm gonna be able to taste the difference.
We're going to
Y'all
be
can't
happy
taste
for
the difference.
you.
Okay, I can accept that.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go on mute so then when I'm shaking it, it's not like wait. Or can y'all hear that?
Again, make sure
Yeah.
you're shaking it into the camera
He's like-
frame because when you bring it too low,
But that's suspicious because he's like, I'm going to go on mute while I shake it. We're like, okay, what are you doing? Because I just told you to shake the Laffy Taffy, but you might be doing something else.
I'm shaking the airhead. I'm shaking
Emily said,
the airhead.
"I don't need an airhead."
And is
I
that
got
what the kids call it
BBQ
nowadays?
sandwich.
Do they call it the Airhead? Because I don't know what you kids call
A
things
barbecue
now.
sandwich.
Wait, can y'all
Anyway,
hear-
we're gonna skip past
on.
whatever they're inferring and implying.
Okay.
Can y'all hear?
No, we
y'all
can't
Melissa,
hear it.
don't
No, we can't hear it.
Y'all can't.
can't hear it. So I'm just gonna move forward. Melissa, act like you saw nothing. Okay, so am I the asshole for refusing to attend any Super Bowl parties? What do you guys think about that? Sam, Brandon's on mute, I guess.
In general,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I mean, the Super Bowl is like, if you're not attending a party, it's like not accepting the invite. So why would you be the a-hole for not ever going?
Right.
Unless someone's like specifically like, I want you to come with me to one, and you're like, I don't do Super Bowl parties. But even then, that's your choice.
Sam, you have any thoughts before I read it?
Do I have any thoughts about it? No.
If not, it's okay. I was gonna say I just don't want to start talking because I can't see your face, and then that's when you're about to start talking, and then it's like, oh, and then it's like, oh, you know.
Yeah. I feel you.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go.
I feel you. I just had to get the story up because the story wasn't working, but now it's working. Okay.
Okay. Am I the asshole for refusing to attend any Super Bowl parties? I'm fully prepared to be named the problem here, but I'm just curious. I am a massive Eagles fan. I'm talking tattoo, bleed green, cried when they lost the last Super Bowl fan. My fiance has always said he's loved this about me because he enjoys that I love the sport too. We have fun rivaling each other when our teams play. He's a Niners fan. However, he knows that I'm not fun to watch games with. It's just the reality. I'm loud, I scream at every play, and I'm a typical Eagles fan with a trash mouth. Again, he's always found this amusing, but insists that we just watch at home to avoid public scenes, which is fine by me. This all changed yesterday when he said we were going to his family's house to watch the Super Bowl. Ordinarily, we do go watch with his family. However, it's because my team isn't playing. I assume since my team is playing this year that we would stay at home for all the reasons I just mentioned. And when I said I was going to stay home because I don't want to make everyone feel uncomfortable, he got irritated and he said that I should just rein it in. He insists that I should go because it would be weird for me to not show up because everyone is excited to watch with me. The thing is, I know I'm not fun when my team plays. I'm usually very fun, sociable, and I enjoy spending time with his family. But I swear, if one person tries to distract me during the game, I'll snap. And that's not going to change overnight. And the annoying truth is that both my family and his family treat me differently when I'm watching football than him. For some reason, the men are left completely alone during the game so they don't miss a second, but I'm always approached to have conversations or to help with a kid or to help with food, and I'm not going to be nice about it this time. Fiance is now upset and says I'm being selfish because I'm not willing to spend time with him during the game. So, am I the asshole for wanting to stay home alone to watch my team in the Super Bowl?
Hmm.
Hmm.
No. And it's because you know how diehard of a fan you are too. If it's something you really, really enjoy and you're like, don't distract me, I want to watch the game. And then plus all the other responsibilities that people are trying to push on you.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's one day. It's not like it's like a holiday either. It's completely a like it's no like special thing behind it. It's just we what was that phrase? It was like was I talking to you about it, Maddie? And it was like capitalism causes more problems than it does uh
Yeah. That
help.
people want to
Yeah,
admit.
yeah, that people want to admit, and it's like realistically thinking about the Super Bowl is nothing. It's just another game. And people make it such a big deal because like you get all the deals. It's a big thing to everybody. Like people make it a big deal, and then if you want to enjoy that by yourself, that's fine.
Yeah, I
Oh well.
Yeah.
agree. I do think these something that you talked about to sports fans because I'm like I think I like sports, but also if it's affecting you that deeply emotionally, this team of people who have nothing to do with you outside of this, because I don't think you're the asshole for wanting to be alone for this. But also maybe evaluate that. Why does my life change because they lost or won? And you
Well,
have
she did talk about that. She did say that she understands that it's probably not the best thing to do, but she can't change that within a matter of a day. Like the
true.
Super Bowl, I think by the time when I found this story yesterday, it was like 3 hours old. So within 48 hours, she's going to completely change her opinion and she's going to completely change her behavior when it was acceptable in this one area. It was agreed upon to be okay in this one area, but it's like she's like, I know I'm going to act this way, so I want to stay in this one area that I'm comfortable with being myself.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of a little surprised that like the husband isn't more understanding if he's around her all the time and he knows that she's going to be like that.
You get it.
Well,
Yeah.
I was gonna say I like hearing this story. I literally think of your mom, Sam. Like when we were on the cruise and we were watching that Chiefs game,
Oh, she was locked in.
he was locked in,
Yeah.
and I was like, I'll never have that feeling for football, but like you can watch it and appreciate it from a
Yeah.
distance.
To her, it's like, this is not a little joke. This is not a little show that I'm watching.
Yeah,
She is a chief. Like, she's just on the roster, but her job is to be at home watching it. That's her role on the team.
yeah,
And she takes it seriously.
and then someone got hurt in that game, and I literally saw her like, and I was like, oh, she feels this
She
game,
does feel it.
and I was like, I'm gonna just watch from a distance because I had no stake in the game. I didn't care. No,
It did it. It did it.
I turned it off. Okay, we're good. Okay. I have no stake in the game. It is what it is.
Oh.
It did it again. It is what it is. But because of her infectious spirit, I'm rooting for the Chiefs. Shout out to Anti-Back.
Shout out.
What do you think about what Michelle said? I don't want to go to a party because people are going to try to talk to me. While you are well within your rights to choose what you want to be, it still makes you an asshole.
Hmm.
I feel like I can understand that to a certain extent. But I also think that's kind of like a rightful thing to be like, I know I'm going to be an asshole, which is why I don't want to go. You know?
Yeah,
Like I
I'm
think she would be
protecting
an
you.
asshole if she knew that she was going to be that way and was like, "Okay, I'll go," and then continue to act that way.
Then
Because it's like
lashes
I
out.
know the behavior that I have when I am there compared to being like I'm aware of that and I don't want to be there. You know? So, I don't know.
I feel that.
But I get it. A lot of people are saying, "Well, then just don't be an a-hole then, too."
Well, I'm not going to do that. Right?
That's not going to happen.
In the options, that's not what I chose. I'm going to probably be an a-hole. I'm just going to keep it away from you.
Yeah. I get people's point who are being like, well, then just like don't be an a-hole then. But I think if she's aware that she's going to act like that and she's separating herself from the situation,
Yeah.
then I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Of her being like Deanna said, it's a party invitation. I don't want to
Right.
go. I know how I'm going to act. And so I don't want to be an asshole to you. So I'm not going to be there.
And yes,
Side
this
note:
is a
this is a
tortilla.
workout.
It's a tortilla blanket in the back.
My
Yeti.
arms are on fire right now. I keep having to switch on.
He's so good at it, though. Actually, the thing I'm worried about in this story is she suddenly wants to stay home, and if I'm the husband, I'm like, do you got a side piece? Like this next story.
Next story. But wait, I do want to mention what Sam said.
It's too late.
And not this Samuel. Because I think I was waiting for us to get to it, but Sam wanted to transition, which was a good transition. The men are left alone, but OP isn't. I think that's a whole different other issue that I think a lot of women deal with when they're not necessarily trying to do the things that traditionally women do, and it still happens. Like, I feel like I've experienced this as well, where you can easily see that, yes, the men are not bothered, and the women are like, hey, do you want to play with your little cousin? Your little cousin really wants to play with you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, no, mom of little cousin.
Mhm.
She doesn't want to play with me. Okay. And I just want to sit here and I don't want to interact with her. And, depending on if you want to be with, like, want to hang out with kids or you don't,
Yeah.
it is what it is. But,
I agree with that for sure. This weird obligation because you're a woman to do certain things that the men are not getting bothered to.
yeah, and it
Yeah.
sucks because it sounds like you don't necessarily, nothing wrong with it. You don't want to do what traditionally women are kind of like brought up to do.
You want to watch the
You
game.
want to watch the game.
Yeah.
So,
Ex-
which I think is problematic and it sucks that yeah, it's like that. And
Yeah.
I think it's changing, but it depends on the family that you're in,
Yeah.
on how fast it's changing.
Because you can always be like, the sucky thing is like, yeah, I can push back and be like, I don't want to do it, and people are gonna call me a bitch probably for doing it. But if you just consistently do it and say, hey, I'm here for the party, I'm here to watch the game, I might do stuff after when the game's not happening, but this is me, and you just keep going with that energy. They have to change. They can't. No one's gonna be trying to give me my kid every time, and I say no every time, and continue to go with that behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they're crazy people.
Well, I feel like you can't even really bank on even the after the fact, because if she's as serious as she is about these games and they lose, is she gonna want to help clean up or do all the things
Right.
that comes with that afterwards, the socializing, the just randomly talking about stuff? She gonna want to go home. My team just lost. I'm pissed. I'm going home.
Yeah. So Brandon Brandon is shaking the Laffy Taffy. Angelina's is wondering. Alyssa's wondering. We needed him to take control of the stream for a period of time, and he had a hat trick, which is something to do with Laffy Taffy and shaking it, and the flavor changing. And I don't know if he realized that this was going to be like a 30-minute trick, and so we're like, we're just going to do the stories while you're doing that. It's evolved. It's evolved.
Cause then Sam over here is talking about some. No, put the camera on me. Sam over here talking about some. On me. Okay. Sam over here talking about some. And if you want to see it, what it looks like, stay till the end of the stream. So now I'm over here pressured to make it do what it do. But I have to do it, because the end of the stream is going to eventually come, and this cube's got to be ready.
So, question: why can't you just smash it together? Why do you have to do that?
Oh my gosh, that's
because it still doesn't cube up. Like if
you're smashing it together,
no,
it's not gonna
Maddie
cube up.
even asking that question tells me she doesn't understand. It's crazy that she didn't even think that's a good question to ask. That's crazy to me that you even said that, Maddie.
There are certain things that people get, like the way that you two were having an in-depth conversation about this last night. I was not listening.
Clearly, you weren't listening, because the way he explained it, you wouldn't have asked that question.
Because when he tried it and he explained the explosion of flavor that he had, I was like, is it not because you're eating a bigger piece of what it is?
Look at her. She's still simplifying it like it's not a thing. It's weird. It's weird, to be honest with you.
Is Sam from Atlanta?
What? I don't even know what to say to that. I feel like that's. Oh, I feel like it's a compliment.
It's a pickup line.
Is it a compliment? Hey, Sam from Comfort Level. That's not Atlanta. That's not Atlanta.
Sam Lanta.
Sam Lanta. I'm not from Atlanta. Pants not like skinny enough. That's kind of
Leon also had to tell you she was 17. So okay. That's the next.
What does that mean? I don't get. I'm so confused with what she's doing. Like the word she's doing, because she stole the O from Steph, and I know that for a fact. It doesn't matter if you guys don't believe it or people think I'm crazy for it. I know for a fact she stole the O from Steph. So that's where I'm going. Knowing that information, I don't trust anything she's saying anymore.
Why is this reoccurring joke making me laugh so hard? I don't know. I don't get this.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I don't get this. Why is this making me laugh? No one stole the O, Sam. Maybe she stabbed it out. Stabbed out the O.
All right. So, Sam, you transitioned about 5 minutes ago.
I did.
You did.
I did.
I'm surprised you did. What was your transition? Was it about like
side piece that she's staying home to stay with her side piece?
Okay. Because I had wings yesterday, and I'm like, I feel like wings go with Super Bowl, so I'm surprised you didn't say anything about a side piece of chicken.
No, I got wings.
When we do the live, the only word I remember is the word I said, because I'm looking at way too many screens to know what words are happening.
Super Bowl, I'm eating wings if I can have wings. Wings and the cheese dip. But I had that the other day for the Severance watch party, so
Day!
I didn't need it.
We smashed that cheese. We had, you already know, Rotella. We had the Rotella, we had the Velveeta, we had the ground beef, and we mixed it all together. And we watched Severance, because that's what you do.
Yep.
That's what you do. And I did eat the rest of it yesterday. Oh. I did firmly eat. I just kept, I was like, I'm going to get a little bowl, I'm going to put it in, and I was like, I might as well get some more. And I'm like, nom. It was gone.
That's a lot of cheese, but it's worth it.
No, we ate a lot of it. That's why I'm very proud of you. I'm proud of y'all. Y'all did eat a lot. Even when Maddie, I was like, Maddie, are you going to eat that? And she was like, yeah.
I wasted most of it on accident.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how big my bowl was of cheese. And I'm like working through like the top layer of 32 layers of this cheese dip. And I'm like, I'm not making any headway. This is heavy. This is like 3 pounds of cheese. And I'm like, buffalo wings or barbecue wings. I'm a garlic parmesan and buffalo wing girly. I like a little mix, like a little spicy a little salty.
And is Ready or Not on your watch list? No, it's not.
I wish I could show you
But
guys what's happening on my computer. Because
why? What's happening?
not only is everything going, but now TikTok's like randomly like, oh, you haven't talked to us for 5 minutes, and I have to move a puzzle piece to make sure to show I'm still inactive. I'm doing puzzles while doing the stream. This is crazy.
Shout
And
out
then
to Sam.
it does that like ringer thing
Yeah,
too.
it's like do. I'm like, oh my, how much do I have to do at one time?
Okay, so next story, probably the most interesting title of the story. Am I the asshole for gifting daughters present meant for husband's side piece? So she gave her daughter a present that was meant for the husband's side piece.
No, that's hey, played the game and lost, my boy.
Actually, no, you are the asshole. The side piece earned that. You don't get to re-gift the side pieces things what they earned. So I'm not with that. And you give it to your daughter? That's crazy.
You just applaud yourself saying,
Yeah.
like, can we say
Actually, you're right. Let me get the justice for side pieces.
Crazy.
Justice.
Earn that is insane. That is the worst thing you could have said.
All right. Am I the asshole for gifting daughter presents meant for husband's side piece? Back in 2018, we went on a Christmas trip to see my now ex-husband, Joe's sister, Jill. He was acting strange and would not talk to me. His sister, whom I only met one time before, ignored me. We had a present sent to her house, so we did not have to pack them. I was wrapping presents, and Joe and Jill went outside for a period, and he would not tell me what they were talking about. When we went to pack up, Joe was very concerned about his backpack. Only he could touch it, and I thought it was odd, but whatever. A month prior to leaving, I found a prepaid card in his wallet, and I took it to see what he would say. He asked about it, saying it was for work, and I found it and gave it back to him. About a week later, I asked if he was having an affair, and he said no, and I dropped it. We've been in love for quite a while. We have not been in love for quite a while, and I knew we were heading towards divorce. Upon return from the trip, something told me to look into his backpack. So while he was showering, I looked and found 2 bracelets and a gift bag. I took the bracelets and I hid them, and all was well until he went to the car to leave. He came storming back in, demanding I give the bracelets back. I simply replied, "What bracelets?" And he said he bought them for me for our anniversary next month. He knows I don't wear bracelets and I actually hate them. Why would he be freaking out if the bracelets were for me for a month later? He's storming out, and we didn't talk about it again. I was finally able to get his phone and discovered text messages confirming the affair. Part of me didn't care because I knew we were not in love, but I still felt betrayed. 2 years later, we're divorcing. I'm cleaning out our rooms and helping him pack. We had a very amicable divorce. While cleaning, I found the very 2 bracelets that While cleaning, I found the 2 bracelets I had hid years ago and forgot about. I didn't want them, but our middle child, female 15, loves jewelry. We were separated, but decided to have Christmas at the house together. So Christmas morning comes, and the kids are opening gifts, and the look on Joe's face as our daughter opens the bracelets was priceless. They were rose gold, her favorite. Her face was beaming with joy. He sat there looking at the jewelry like a deer in headlights. So, am I the asshole for gifting jewelry to my daughter meant for my husband's side piece? And then there's a little edit.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh. Well, the fact that she lost them, like she hid them and then lost them after 2 years later. Oh man, I guess I don't think oh man, you're not the asshole, I don't think. Your daughter got something nice. 2 years later, you gave it to someone who would actually enjoy it. Oh, it's petty though. I bet.
Yes.
But that's the petty you like to feel. I wish I could have saw his face. I would have
I
loved
want
to see his face. Oh man.
Oh, Sam, can you take that comment off the screen, please?
Yeah. Wait, what comment?
Shout out Michelle.
Is it still on the screen?
Oh,
I
maybe
don't
I was
see it
just a
on the
little further
screen.
behind. Sorry.
Oh my god.
I didn't realize I was further behind.
Oh, okay. It's like it should be on the screen.
Yeah, this is a crazy story. Crazy story.
Yeah, it's crazy. What I want to know, justice for the side piece. What did the side piece get for? I'm guessing their birthday or whatever.
Nothing. She deserves nothing.
Okay. Because I think she's the innocent in this whole situation.
I mean,
Not-
she's definitely
not
more
the
innocent
daughter?
than the. Yeah, well, the daughter's the innocent, but she's more innocent than the husband. The side piece
Yeah,
is,
the side
depending on if
piece.
she knew about their
I
relationship.
think the
or
side
not.
piece is almost more innocent than the daughter too. What the daughter,
Well,
if you think about it.
Sam, you
the daughter
Damn.
who knows nothing about this, who wasn't involved in this at all, she's
Yeah.
like a pure 15-year-old kid.
just wholesome, likes jewelry and
Yeah.
happened to get
Just wants jewelry. She just happened to get some
Yeah.
jewelry.
Didn't know anything about the backstory either.
Yeah.
How was that? How? Yeah.
Wait, do you think the daughter gets mad if she finds out who it was for? Because the dad's got to take this to the grave. The dad's got to be like, I can't say anything.
Yeah, so there's an edit. So some strong feelings about gifting bracelets to my daughter and her feelings if she finds out. I have no intention of telling her. Joe will not say anything. He denies the affair completely when talking to other people. He's also since abandoned the kids. He's moved out of state without telling them and only contacts them on holidays and birthdays. The only way she will find out is if I would tell her.
Or she reads Reddit.
Joe and Jill, huh?
Or she
You're like,
watches
okay, I know
Comfort
who they
Level
are.
podcast. And I'm sorry,
Well-
OP's daughter, I know you're watching this live right now. This is not about you.
That's a horrible way to find out.
Caitlin
Find out
did
from
say-
us? To find out from us?
Specifically, Sam. No,
I didn't read it. Maddie read it, so Maddie told her.
but you put the pieces together.
I did put the pieces together.
Oh, Adventurin said, I thought about it and Sam is wrong. Hope this helps.
Hey, what?
Shout out Adventure.
No, that's crazy.
Always coming with the facts.
Ooh, we got some overseas members.
Not Liv. Liv said, wait, is this post about me? Liv, no! I'm just
Oh
kidding.
no, Liv found out.
Oh,
Liv,
Liv, cover your ears.
Liv, yeah. Earmuffs, Liv. Earmuffs.
Earmuffs, earmuffs. Everybody has them now. Earmuffs, earmuffs. Everybody put them on.
What? What are you saying?
Earmuffs, earmuffs. Everybody.
We're
put
saying
them
your
on.
dad's
Earmuffs.
not the best guy and he cheated on your mother, but also tried to get gifts for the side piece, but ended up giving it to you through the mother after a long while.
Can I take this off now?
Yep, you can take them off now.
Can I take it off now?
Yeah.
Okay, Brandon took his down, so I'm taking mine
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
Okay.
Your dad's a cheat.
What?
Okay, now. sorry. I thought your earmuffs were still on.
No, you clearly saw me take them
No.
off, but
Ooh, the real question, Han says, what's worse, stealing or cheating? And I've
I feel
always
like
said that.
cheat like it.
She's like, I feel
Well,
like cheating.
in
I
what
feel like this is simple.
relationships? Like, is it in relationships? Because are you stealing from a partner? Are you cheating on a partner? I feel like cheating's worse.
Definitely. I agree.
But at the same time, what if you like stealing from something like trust fund or something?
Is it Han or Han?
Or like Fast and Furious, Fast 5. They're stealing a bank vault from a Brazilian bank, and they run it through the streets.
Oh, it's just Han. Okay.
Was that good or bad? Because on one hand, I'm like, oh, they're stealing from rich people. Good. But then they definitely killed tens of people with the bank vault as they crashed it through the on that drive, which is bad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that like the same discussion with like all the superhero movies like Marvel and even
Oh,
Invincible?
100%.
Invincible talks about it more, and I think The Boys talks about it more, but
Yeah, was it
aftermath.
Thor when they like lifted like the Crimson Witch like lifted the town out of the ground and like things were falling off, and I'm like, those are houses and people are in those houses and they're just falling down to death.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, this is actually crazy, and they never talk about it.
They call them heroes.
Yeah, they were
the
heroes.
Day.
They were good. I'm like, that's crazy. They murdered a lot of people.
I feel like a lot of the superhero movies deal with that question. It essentially superhero movies are just a train question. You switch the train to Unalive 1 or switch it to Unalive 5. Side note, it's done, but we gotta wait till the end.
We gotta wait till the end of the stream. This ain't.
There's the difference.
I'm so excited. I can't wait till the end and see what happens.
It's crazy. You can toast something, and it'd be faster than the concoction that Brandon just made with that Airhead.
Madi really does not see the value. There's a lot of value in what he just did, and she sees nothing of it.
I worked hard for it. You know what I mean? It's like I can honor the hard work I just put in.
Mm-hmm.
I can honor that for myself.
Leah
it looks good.
It looks good.
Thank you,
Leah's officially
Leah.
a Brandon fan.
Thank you. Welcome to the cousin.
Well, I don't think she went that far. I don't know, Leah, are you a cousin
I think
now?
she did. You guys are cousins now.
Leah, are you a cousin? Because you give Ottoman vibes. But if you're a cousin, I guess be a cousin. I guess if you're a cousin, be a cousin.
Hey, it's like 13 of us.
He just really just tried to steal a cousin from you, Brandon.
I didn't try to steal anything. I want people to choose who they want to be, and I think you kind of just led her into cousins, like, oh, she's a cousin now. She just said she's a fan of Brandon. I don't think she said she was a cousin.
Anybody's welcome, but only if you join. You know what I'm saying? So hey, if she wanna join,
what do you think?
Love the cousins bit.
Hey, Jaylini Weenie in TikTok says, "Can I be a cousin?"
Yes,
Jaylini,
yes.
You can do whatever you want.
Also, Jay Weenie.
You can do whatever you want.
I'm loving that name.
Now there's 14 of us. We deep.
Jaylini Weenie. Jaylini Weenie. You can be a cousin if you want. Us Ottomans, we ain't worried about it.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't worried about it. And the comforters are being like, "Oh, I'm a comforter."
But the cousins
are just chilling. We don't have anything to worry about.
Can I be a cousin?
Oh,
like, we got 15.
We're the biggest
Hands
group.
a cousin.
Oh no, they're
Hands
starting a movement.
Hey,
Esperanza said, "I love the cousin bit." Ben said, "Hey,
hey, welcome to the cookout. Welcome to the cookout. Okay, to the cookout.
Why did I dance? I started to
Welcome
dance.
to the cookout. Welcome to the cookout. Welcome to the cookout. Welcome to the cookout. Hey, welcome to the cookout.
Oh,
okay.
Liz said the Ottoman Empire is falling.
We going really crazy.
No, Liv.
Okay. We
No,
cousins
Liv.
and we going really crazy. I said, welcome to the cookout. Welcome to the cookout. Welcome to the cookout. Ooh, yeah.
Oh my god. Maddie silently bopping.
Well, you put a full shot on me, and I wasn't moving at all. I was like, I need to move at least a little bit,
you gotta get a little
right?
sway. You gotta get
a little
sway.
something.
We always like a sway.
A little something.
Oh, Liv says, "I'm a cousin, of course. It feels very black."
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, they're the black.
We accepting
people.
everybody, but hey, we got the cookout.
Not the auto tune.
Y'all should make your intros just little cuts of your silly, goofy moments. I love it. That's not a bad idea, Alyssa.
It's not a bad idea, but sometimes we're not always goofy when we're filming. Sometimes we're serious.
We're very serious.
And like we don't make any jokes, and then we just like get right to it, and then it's like nothing to put there.
You should see us when the cameras are off. We're just like stoic, sitting in the chairs.
Yeah. When the cameras are off, we're like this. As like Sam's resetting the camera.
You should show that in the thing where we're just like all emotion goes out of our face, and we're just like, it's a business. It doesn't happen
all the time, but sometimes if we'll be filming for like 3 hours, we're just like looking down. We're like shut down like a freaking robot. It doesn't happen all the time, but hey, Betsy.
Now I feel like this. Now it's crept into our real personalities have crept out.
It really did get quiet. That's funny.
Ileana said they're wearing all black because me and Brandon are wearing all black. Ileana said that we're wearing all black, going to the Ottoman Empire funeral. Like this next story.
Oh.
Sam still to this day is not wearing black.
I know that one had to hurt Sam. Poor buddy. Oh, poor buddy.
Where is it at? I can't even.
Somebody else said, what did they say? Miss Tisha said it's because he still hasn't seen Mufasa, which isn't true.
I have seen it.
Yeah.
I have seen it. Because Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa. I now know it because I saw the movie now. Can we kick Ileana out?
No.
In her profile photo, she's wearing like black, so
yeah,
she's representing for Black.
And I'm not doing this like just me for me. I'm just saying for the good of this podcast.
For the good of this podcast, she's got to stay.
Can we kick Ileana out?
She's just trying to help us out. She's trying to help us transition.
And I appreciate that. I love people like trying to help. And I think there's a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it. And what Ileana's done several times has shown us the wrong way.
Sam, it's like you're like trying to gate people from seeing us.
I think that's my second favorite song.
I think there's too many people here, to be honest with
you. Because you like at the beginning of the show, you were like, "Oh, well, do we have that adventure in filter?" And Madi was like, "Nah, I took it off. She want to come through. She want to come through. It is what it is." And you're like, "Well, maybe we just like don't." And we let it slide because And now you're just trying to kick out Ileana. You over here saying that Steph got stolen from. Maybe she just took out the O.
But why won't the O admit it?
I think that's the random part to bring your point into, Brandon. But
it was a weird way. I think he was cooking, and then that's the point he chose to end on. That was his conclusion.
But I'm saying, like you making her feel like maybe she can't trust the things around her, and like somebody's trying to steal from her. But maybe it was on her own volition. Maybe she did it, and you over here like trying to separate and divide. And we're trying to bring people together.
And I hear you, but that's not what I'm trying to do. What I'm here trying to do is protect our viewers, to protect our listeners. And I think
what is Ileana doing?
And I'm not saying Ileana's bad. She's not. There's no such thing as a bad person. But I do say Ileana does a lot of bad things that can harm people, like transitions that can be hurtful to people. And
Leah, thanks for the super chat.
All people, not just me.
Or for the gift. Thank you for the gift.
Oh my God. It's just...
Steph said, #surviving.
Surviving who?
Surviving Sam. Oh, no, not me. I thought it was surviving Ileana.
Because, it's like at the end of the day, the cookout not going to do that. We're not going to just like, the cousins, we rocking, but we understand our differences. But at the end of the day, we gotta come together, and it's like that's the standard we uphold. You know what I mean? And it's like saying you doing all this crazy stuff trying to exclude people when it's not like supposed to be like that. You feel me? It's all love. It's all love.
Oh no! Deanna said, "Raise your hand if you've been personally victimized by Sam."
Oh, no, there's not gonna be a hand in the building, so I'm glad. There's not gonna be a hand in the building. Oh shoot! Okay, Maddie's hand is up. Wait, that not. Oh my.
Alyssa's hand is up. Bree's hand is up.
Oh, Maddie's hand.
Emily's hand is up.
Oh no. Okay, Miss Tisha, what did I do
Tisha,
to you? There's no way I did it.
Adventure's hand is up. It's not surprising. Wait, Liv, Deanna,
I don't even know.
Chelsea,
no
Steph. No, Steph's fist is closed. Actually.
Okay.
Tamic on
What?
That might be
on
supporting.
Okay,
TikTok.
there's some people
We got TikTok hands.
I've
We
never
got
seen their
TikTok hands
names.
going too.
Oh my god. I've never seen some of these people before. There's no way.
Oh god, Bree's got the knife out again.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, Emily, Sam.
is she raising the knife?
I thought maybe one or two people would have their hands up, but there's a lot of hands.
Yeah.
And that's something I need to reckon with.
Oh wait, what? There's one hand down. Red Hood was like, Sam actually helped me find my lost dog. So,
And Red Hood's been a real one. Red Hood's been riding for me since the beginning. And let me get Red Hood. Thank you, man, because everyone raised their hands.
Shout out. Shout out.
Oh no, they're gonna do a class action suit against me.
Lawsuit, yeah.
No, a class action. Wait, you're two not in it, right?
huh?
I need you to answer quicker. I need you to answer way quicker than that because that.
Wait, I was reading the comments.
Oh, you were reading the comments. Actually, a very easy question. Just know you're not in the class action suit.
It depends.
They said
What
I
do you mean
have
it
to make the
depends?
documentary.
It
They
depends.
said I have to produce the documentary.
So yeah, I
have to go
Adventure is
interview these
confirming
people.
I'm one of the plaintiffs, so I can't speak to you about this anymore. Actually,
This,
And I'm making a documentary, so I have to go interview people. Sam, I can't.
but you're gonna be on my side.
But wait, Han said, Sam, remember when you lent me $1 million when I was falling on hard times, and you also bought me a car?
Yes.
And then
Yeah, I do.
And then ASMR Wishes said, Sam, don't say another word. I know a lawyer.
Okay. Wait, who is?
Theodore said, fight the power.
Because
So you got
it
people.
better not be a veteran.
Yeah, Adventure. Well, I don't think Adventure's representing you. I think she's representing us. So.
Oh. You got some TikTok supporters too.
Wait, I like this, but I hate it too. Because don't worry, Unc, I'm on your side. I don't like being called Unc because that implies an age that I don't feel like I should be.
I'm loving Jay Leany Weenie's name. Every time I see it, it brings me joy.
But I appreciate you standing for me. Even though I guess you're a cousin, but thank you for standing for me. I appreciate that. But I'm not an Unc. I'm not an Unc.
Jay Leany.
I need my friends to back me up because the way you guys are standing side by side by me is crazy. No one's giving me any support in this. My two friends are not doing anything.
Sam, it's all love, bro. It's all love.
You know, you could be an Unc. You know, like if your siblings or
Unc is a term of endearment.
Like technically, you could be. I'm an auntie. I'm an aunt. So, you know, it's just sometimes when like our siblings have kids,
it's okay, bro.
It is what it is. Oh,
we've all been called.
Chanel said, "You old uncle."
Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
She just said it.
Just straight up said it. Just straight up said it.
It was like not even the abbreviation. It was like uncle.
You old uncle. That I want to kick.
All right, we're gonna.
But I can't.
But let's move away from this.
Okay,
Sam's about to have a breakdown.
I'm the oldest man in the world. And
Sam, you seem like
it was all the hands because someone said like we're in an auditorium because of how many people are watching, and it's like we're just looking at the auditorium, all the hands are raised, and I'm just like, and I look by my co-hosts are like, and I'm like, what?
Sam, I feel like in your true uncle's phase, like when you're actually of the age to be an uncle, I feel like you would be the funkle type of uncle. You're like, I'm a funkle, like you're wearing the shirt, like funkle.
Yeah, it says funkle on it. Yeah. Push me down a flight of stairs if I ever say that.
No, I'm gonna let you live.
No,
I think
push me down a flight of stairs.
That's a better course of action. We gotta let you live.
And it better be push me down your basement stairs at your house. Push me down all those stairs.
Those would hurt.
Those would hurt. And I deserve it though.
Deep too.
Thank you, Chelsea.
Okay.
Someone sees the real me, but I'm in my Regina era.
So he's 16, right? Okay, so this next story is a little sad. It is, am I the asshole for not taking my kids to their dad's funeral?
Oh no.
Mm.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna
Ah.
jump right in. Oh,
Okay.
this is exactly what I was worried about. But I'll read.
Uh,
I'm gonna jump right in because the funeral is this Friday. My ex-husband passed away last week in a car accident, very unexpectedly. The troopers came to my house. I'm his emergency contact to break the news. The first person I called was his father, and he flew out the next day with my ex's sister. Before he flew out, he asked me where we should have the service. In Texas, where we live, or back in Maryland, where our family and friends all still live. I told him I felt like the service needed to be in Maryland because that was where everyone was, and P, my ex's father, agreed. He let me know the funeral home said they might be able to do a small viewing with just family, and I agreed to do something as long as I felt like he was in the condition he'd be okay with. I met my ex's sister and his dad at the funeral home to go over paperwork and plan the viewing. He told me all the details for the funeral back home, and we talked a bit about where my ex worked, his day to day life, his home, and the probate process. His father was taking care of the probate process and seemed defensive about some of his belongings. I felt like focusing on my children was more important than arguing over small things in the home. All that could wait, so I backed off of helping with cleaning out his home and handed off all of his insurance paperwork and other information I had that would be useful to them, like contacts at work and his electric login. We had the viewing, both of our children said goodbye to their dad, and it was very emotional. At the viewing, I mentioned that a friend had paid for our tickets to fly home as I was quickly realizing how much everything was going to cost, and I suddenly was without the financial help of their dad. I was extremely thankful for their generosity. After the viewing, I didn't hear anything from his sister or dad. They didn't ask to see the kids or let me know what was going on with the process. I was actively trying to navigate the life insurance process while grieving my ex and helping my children with their feelings. The last few days have been a blur of crying and anger for us all. We're so heartbroken to have lost him. My ex's sister and father-in-law flew out on Friday, and around noon I got a call from him telling me that we were not welcome at the funeral and that my children and I would be a distraction to my ex's father's family's grieving. I'm shocked and I'm hurt. I told him I've never heard anything so hateful, and the conversation was over. My ex's father and sister have never visited Texas. We lived here for 4 years. They were not close and had no idea where he worked, or even any recent photos of him. We were divorced but still good friends. My ex was a devoted father. His children were his world. Am I the asshole for not listening to his father and still taking them? The funeral is open to anyone, and I can't imagine us being there among hundreds of other people would really be a problem. And then there's a few edits.
Oh. Yeah, okay, because when I read, or not read it, when I heard the title, I'm like, oh, you're doing this out of spite because you're not with the dad anymore. But you were definitely willing to bring your children as their father to go down and do this, but the outside your control, someone's like, don't come to the funeral.
It's weird.
It's
Yeah.
very weird. I don't think you're the asshole for not basically trying not to cause drama, bring a scene. Um, but I also don't think you're the asshole if you were to go to be like, well, I don't really care what you're saying. This is important for my kids to say goodbye to their father. I'm going to take them regardless of what you're saying.
I feel like they should go.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Um because she goes to talk about further on in the updates, but she was saying that the viewing that they had wasn't really like actually a funeral or a ceremony or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't even really like a full ceremony to say goodbye to their dad. And I think it's suspicious that all of a sudden, because if this man were to be able to say who he would want at his funeral, if his dad were to be like, your kids can't come, that man would be so upset.
Yeah.
Why are you not allowing his kids to come say goodbye to him and see him and be with family that also cared about him and hear about all the good things about maybe stuff that they didn't know about their dad when he was younger?
Right.
Taking that away from them because, as OP was mentioning, something about how it seemed like the dad was way more focused on what the son possessed, like what he had in his house that can maybe be sold or given to other people.
Mm-hmm.
And also, she mentioned towards the end of the story how he didn't even have like current photos of his son. Like within the past 4 years, he had never come down to Texas to visit them. I think it's weird. I think you should go. But she was talking about how she was having money even getting back to Texas, I think.
Hmm.
So I can understand why you wouldn't go, but I think if the only thing that's stopping you is the father, I think you should go for the kids if you
Yeah.
can afford it.
So I feel like this mandate, like you're saying, it takes away that ability to also grieve with other family, but in a way, kind of dismissive of the kid's feelings. Like not being able to go to that funeral
Mhm.
is really messed up because part of that grieving process is you have to accept what actually is happening. Like your father's gone, and some people funerals are hard. For other people's, it is like a good release to understand. Okay, well, he's actually gone. It's time to actually put him to rest, and just getting rid of that option for the kids is really messed up.
Mhm. Yeah.
Do they say what the reason that the dad gave to not have them come? Was it in reaction to
Uh
something? Or is he just being angry?
Vindictive.
Yeah, because it doesn't even make sense why he would do that.
that they would be a distraction to their families that's grieving.
That's
That
his
they're not
family
welcome at the
too.
funeral, and that my children and I would be a distraction to my ex's father's family who's grieving. Which, yeah, like Sam just said, that's their family too. How are they a distraction?
Yeah. Yeah, I think OP, whatever it is, you're not the asshole. Like, the dad is literally being the asshole in the situation, and you're just having to make a decision with his asshole-ish ways. But either route you take, I agree with Maddie. I do think you should take the kids, regardless of what the dad said. This is a situation where you're like, I know it's going to cause drama, but I feel like it's good for your children overall. But if you don't, I guess don't feel bad. If you don't, if you're like, oh, I don't even want to deal with it, don't feel bad. Because the dad just sounds like a hateful person.
Yeah, Haiti and Steph were saying what I was thinking. Other people would think she's the asshole for not showing up, and wouldn't it be a distraction if people were wondering where the kids were? I would think it would be more weird, like they're saying, if they're like, so he had kids, right? Where are the
Yeah.
kids?
Hmm.
Why aren't the kids here?
And they're like, oh, yeah, the ex wife didn't want to bring him.
Yeah, just putting a bad name on the ex-wife's
Yeah.
mouth potentially. Um, yeah, and like she said, if it's open, I think you guys should go if you're able to go.
Ooh, or never mind. I was gonna say maybe another thing you could do is just ask other family members, but I feel like that would cause more drama than help. Because if it's just the dad just being like, "Come," but no, if the mom's like, "Oh no, we'd love you to come," so he can't spin a narrative like you guys were saying.
Mm-hmm.
I like narratives. What's in the update?
In the update, for those asking his reason, he said, "Well, I gave you a nice service here. We had a short viewing only and had previously agreed to the service being in Maryland, so no, there was no service. Also, for clarity, I am the beneficiary on the policies. My ex and I did his open enrollment together every year, and we put each other as our beneficiaries to make it easier if anything like this did ever happen. I have a wrongful death attorney, and he is helping me with the process, but I will reach out to a probate attorney too. Thank you, everyone, for your advice." So yeah, people in the comments were just saying, not the asshole, call the probate offices and let them know your children are their heirs. Your ex-father-in-law seems like he's trying to cut the kids out of their money. And
Oh,
then
that
somebody else
money,
said,
honey.
And if you are in the U.S., call the Social Security office and let them know of your ex's passing and that he has 2 living children under 18. Your children will collect death benefits off of your ex's Social Security record until they're 18.
Mm.
So yeah. Which is good. It sounds like she's getting help for it to fight whatever the ex-father-in-law is trying to do.
Yeah.
And this was as of 5 days ago.
Oh, there's an update at the top.
What?
There's an update at the top.
Do I need to refresh it? She must have just updated this last night. Update, we stayed about 10 minutes, and then we went, and then right before the eulogy, the funeral director told us to exfil, so we had to leave.
Oh, told us ex-father-in-law.
Told us ex-father-in-law said that we had to leave. We were then escorted out, and we were not allowed to stay for the service. Wow. That's horrible.
That's not. Well, hey, you did go. You did your thing. And now everyone can see it was the dad being the asshole.
Yeah.
Why the funeral? I guess the funeral directors are just following whatever the boss or the paying the money. But I'm like, that's crazy. At the funeral, I'm like, can you leave? I'm like, I'm not getting y'all family drama. You tell them. You tell them to leave. Oh, Jenna in the building. Good to see you,
What's up, Jenna?
Hola.
Yeah, but at least OP isn't the bad guy.
Yeah, OP's definitely not the bad guy.
Wow.
This is definitely hate because doing that, if I somehow was crazy enough to be like, you can't come because of my bogus reason of it being distracting, but then I saw the people came, I'm just chalking it up. I'm like, well, I guess they came. I'm not making it a bigger thing and kicking them out of the funeral with the kids.
Because it's like at that point, who are you making the funeral for then?
Yeah.
It was a bigger scene to actually kick them out than just to let them stay. Especially if they weren't causing any scene.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, Tisha was saying, is the father trying to cut them out of their inheritance? Like this next story?
Oh.
Might be. Actually, I think you're very spot on with that, Tisha. I think that's actually exactly what it is.
That's actually right. No, you're actually right on.
I think you're. Yeah,
actually, when you
correct.
said that was actually really good. What you said.
Yeah, that was really good.
That's a good transition.
That's a good transition.
I gotta find it. I can't find it.
Comforters are out here transitioning.
This, and I want everyone to say, this is an example of a good transition. It's good, clean, fun. It's like a good time for all.
Ileana a little bit.
This has nothing to do with Ileana. I'm just trying to shout out Tisha.
Oh, this has nothing to do with the only other person that also transitioned that had beef with you earlier and you were upset about it?
Nope, I'm just trying to give the listeners what a good idea of a transition. Okay. So Miss Tisha, 773 if you're nasty, is the example of a great transitioner, very thoughtful, very thought out, kind to all.
Very mindful.
I want everybody, let me get the applause. Miss Tisha, you did it.
Shout out.
Shout out, Miss Tisha.
And shout out to everybody else that transitioned for us. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
right, Sam?
So
everybody else,
right, Sam?
Like call them out. Call them out. Everybody else that transitioned, please.
Everybody else that transitioned.
Everybody else that transitioned, who's ever in that group of people who previously transitioned, get better.
He doubled down.
Get better at it, right?
She said, "Say my name, say my name."
If you want to transition, say my name for this.
Oh, Sam, what did Samuel say? What did Samuel say? You know, you bilingual, so what did he say?
Samuel said...
I think he's calling you a hater.
I don't think so. I think that says Sam has always been right. And
if I could guess, it says, Sam, you are a hater, but I don't know what the last part says.
Miss Tisha, Team Sam now. Oh my gosh.
Just skipping over it. Okay, just skipping over it. Okay.
Miss Tisha.
Right. Sam, let us know.
And then here comes adventuring. I've always cared about careness, and I've called about kindness. I care about people. I care about kindness. I care about love, and that's always been my MO.
Right.
Am I lying, guys, or what is with both of you two? What is wrong with both of you two? Because it's like I'm like asking for things, and then you guys are just like blank faced.
I'm instigating.
Yeah, you're.
Yep, I knew it. Sam, you're such a hater. It's crazy. Thank you for the transition, Samuel.
Appreciate that, Samuel. It's a weird translation. That's not how I read it, but that's an interesting translation. But good job.
Hater alert. Oh no, Parker's coming in too. What did I don't know what Parker said.
I don't know if I should put this up. This is actually crazy what Parker put. I don't know if I should. I'm going to take it down.
I think he's calling you a hater. I think they're calling you a hater. Deanna, Sam is always praying on another downfall. Yeah, usually he hides it more, which is why it's like, Sam, you're like, you guys aren't supporting me. Sam, you're like really hating this episode. You're hating this live a lot. See, Parker put Sam is a great person.
Thank you, Parker. Thank you, Parker. Actually, I feel like Parker's kind of lying now. I feel like that's not what Parker put, but Parker's like trying to.
Parker's being sarcastic.
And usually he's like antsy, I can't show you him.
This is exactly what it is, Haiti. Sam, am I right, guys? Maddie and Brandon, eyes. This is it.
But is he right, guys? And it's like, no. You know? Like, that's it.
Jaylene Weenie over here.
Husker's like 14. Husker's like 13 or 14.
Yeah, Husker's
and I keep knocking a year off every time you ask me, so he'll be 12 next time you ask me.
It reminds me of when we were in Oklahoma, and there was an episode. I think it might have been the hat episode, and you were like, "Brandon, what's going on between me and you? Because like we're not on the same page." And I was like, "No, we can talk about it." You like, and you were going on this thing, and you're like, well, "Okay, what's going on?" And I was like, "It's just the stuff you're saying, I can't agree with." And you're just like, "Oh my gosh!" But then I bought it back with that the Kilimanjaro. Remember? Because I bought it back. That's how I bought it back.
Kilimanjaro. Definitely one of our most controversial episodes because Kilimanjaro was. Me personally think it's one of the greatest things that's ever been said on the podcast. How many episodes have we done, Maddie?
We're at 170.
We've done 170 episodes. Kilimanjaro is the greatest thing that's been said. And the way Maddie and SJ couldn't care less about it. The way they disdain, they turn their nose up at it. I still laugh when I hear Kilimanjaro. Are you kidding me? And Maddie still has she's not moved. She has no emotion from it. No emotion. I don't know.
What should we do for episode 200? I don't know. Is there certain stories you guys want to hear? Or
actually, before episode 200,
I want to get a cake for us.
What should we do for 100K? Because we're barreling towards 100K right now.
Uh-oh.
Shout out everybody in the chat. Y'all getting us to 100K. We're going quick.
Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Especially during these lives. We love talking to you guys. So thank you for that.
Yeah, we do.
We love you guys.
Even though we beef with Sam, and Sam beefs specifically with you guys.
But I think for the announcement, Maddie, if you want to take it away about what we're going to do. Or do you want me to say it?
I'm definitely getting a cake for us. Oh. We're gonna do cake, but I kind of want to do something. Sam's always setting me up here as if I'm a part of this plan. I'm telling you right now, guys. Sam, can you zoom in on me?
Yeah.
Zoom in. I'm not a part of this plan. Whatever he's about to do right now, I don't know what's happening. He's using me. He's using me for a joke or something. Whatever he's about to say. I have no ties to it unless it's good, and then I'll add to it after. All right, go ahead, Sam.
It's weird that Maddie does not want to say it because I thought she'd be excited to. But comfort level, we're going to España. We're going to Spain. We're
Maybe
going for
day.
2 weeks. We're going to
You see what
do
I'm talking about?
episodes in España. All of us, and comfort level is paying for it. It's not coming out of anyone else's pocket, but comfort level.
Which is Maddie. That's crazy.
Yeah. So that's what's going to happen. Episode 200, we're being in Spain.
Spain, Texas. How did you know?
Madrid, Wisconsin. Oh, Maddie?
Oh,
Oh, no,
SPF.
Maddie. Oh, no.
Oh.
oh,
God.
oh, wait, why me?
Oh no.
I got to get away. Oh,
Oh, oh,
oh, she's
Oh.
back.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
back. I'm
Back.
back. I'm back. SPF 50. Yeah, I avoid the sun.
Oh, she's back.
I went on a cruise and I was avoiding the sun.
they're hot fries.
You're enjoying those hot fries.
They look good. They look good. What did we transition to? Inheritance.
I feel like
All
we
right.
should do something for 100K, though.
Yeah,
We should.
Yeah.
I want to do because that's so the cake would be for us, right?
Yeah.
Like we can't ship the cake to everybody that subscribes. So I want to do something for us. Somebody had a good idea of like gifting out like merch, but the thing is, we do merch with like a company that gives it to you guys for us. So we make the designs and then they handle everything else, which means sometimes it takes a long time for you guys to get stuff. So if I were to be like, okay, let me order a bunch of different sizes so we can eventually gift it to people once a month this year,
Yeah.
I don't even know when the shirts would come in. So that's my only problem. Is we don't really, because I love the idea of the shirts thing, but that just really can't work right now. So I'm trying to think of something else that we could do maybe.
Haiti, 100%. We reenacting Cheetah Girls in Spain. We're cheetahs, cheetahs, friends for life. Oh my gosh. When we get together.
Shadow Realm was really scary, Parker. Do I tan or burn? If I'm out for 15 minutes and I do it slow, I have the ability to tan, but that would take months. So realistically, I'd probably burn and then it turns into a tan, but then the skin damage lasts for the rest of my life. So I don't want to look like a shriveled up raisin.
That sounds
So
okay. Wait,
do an episode all in Spanish.
Did you
We got to
move
get
in the
Claudia
Shadow
involved
Realm,
for that.
Maddie?
Did I move in the Shadow Realm?
Your
I
camera's-
did travel to when we hit 100,000. It was really cool.
Oh, you
the
saw
idea that
it.
we can't. I can't tell anybody, but
Okay.
Liv said, Brandon and Sam, do you tan or burn? Look, your boy is a sun child. I glow. Okay.
hey, shines bright like a diamond.
I don't think I tan. I just kind of. I guess I tan. I just get really tan. Really tan. I'm going from like milk chocolate to Hershey's dark chocolate.
I'm seeing these ideas that you guys are putting out there. Are they giving any ideas on TikTok? I don't want to miss that, but
I'm not seeing any on TikTok. TikTok, y'all got any ideas for 100K on YouTube?
Yeah.
I'm seeing like a guest giveaway or like have people from Patreon on the episode or
A
have,
live
like, a
show
different
from
guest on an
Madi.
episode.
A 24-hour stream.
24-hour stream would be
That's
crazy.
crazy.
I don't want to say it, but she tripping? No, I'm just kidding.
She be tripping.
24-hour stream is...
One I really want to do, Maddie, I still think we
Comfort
can
level
get...
sleepover, though, she tripping is actually kind of good.
We can
What?
get a listener on the stream.
Right?
Yeah. We do some kind of prizey thing to get a listener to be a featured guest on the stream.
Brandon,
Yeah.
what things have made? Leona, what's Leona? Things have been made.
Oh, that's... Okay, Nadia, I don't think that's too bad. A Just Sam and Mama G
Nadia,
episode
really?
for... I didn't even... Thanks, Nadia. I think that's actually a good idea.
because she would eat it up.
Yeah.
She would be great. Did anyone? What did Brandon just say?
Choose me.
Is that what you said, Brandon? What did you say earlier?
Oh, so someone was asking what Leona was asking what I made. I was like, what are you talking about?
Oh. Theodore, thank you for the super
Oh my
chat.
gosh.
Wait, who y'all think
They're
we
just-
are? 12-hour stream with guest messengers being video chat. Call it comfort level sleepover. I like the name though. The name's good. I love how cultural
Emily
our
and She
people
Trippin' were
are.
coming up with that.
We got multiple cultures in the chat. We got listeners
Shout
from
out.
all over the world. And I feel like they're saying horrible things about me in all these different languages, which I didn't know that's a thing I'm into. I just found out today that I like to be talked about in other languages.
Michelle said we could do video listener submissions, so we could just play that in a live stream.
That's
Oh.
good.
I know a lot of you guys have stories.
Yeah.
I love that one. We do that paired with the overnighter.
Yeah.
That's not bad. I like that.
Okay, I'm loving these ideas. Thank you for the ideas. We're gonna keep thinking about it. Thankfully, but honestly, the way that thank you for the subscribers, but it's happening so fast. We're like, we gotta put out a video in 2 weeks. 100K meet and greet. Claps for Michelle.
That's from Michelle.
What would we do at a meet and greet? Just, I guess actually meet and greet, right? That makes sense.
I think that's all you do is meet and greet.
We would meet and greet.
Oh no. Of course Adventurin says it. This is crazy.
Sam's dad reveal at 100K. Sam's dad's been in the chat.
But he's gone again. He was
Thank you
on
for
like
clearing
a
that up,
couple
Tisha.
episodes and
It would
he
be
left
a
again.
meet and greet. Okay, thank you.
Steph said Brandon struggles over. Brandon suggests an overnighter knowing he struggles to stay up during
I
regular
want to do a
episodes.
meet and greet because I'm scared of seeing some of these people in person. Are they going to attack me? Because I feel safe virtually, but I feel like some of these people would attack me if they saw me.
He's admitting it. He's admitting it. He's voicing his opinions too much. Meet and greet in the Shrek attire. That's something I'd be a little bit more comfortable with doing. I don't know why. I just like it. I like the Shrek fit.
You look so good in it, I think, though.
That green was calling my name. Sam, it's called karma.
True.
Drunk comfort level pod.
No,
okay.
very true.
Just my cheeks being the rosiest ever. Okay, so this next story is, am I the asshole for not telling my uncles we won't inherit anything?
Why do I have a thing against uncles? I do not like uncles, but yeah. And uncle?
I forgot about that happening earlier. Okay, am I the asshole for not telling my uncles we won't inherit anything? Before my 18 grandma passed away, she and I had an arrangement. She gave me money to buy horror novels, and I read them to her twice a week. We spent a fair amount of time together. During one of our last sessions, she confided in me that she wanted to leave all of her money to charities, but decided to leave a college fund for my cousin, 16 female, since Uncle Harry lost a massive part of his savings through gambling. The guy thought he could recover all of that he lost by making a big bet on Mike Tyson, but then Jake Paul won. So he ended up losing even more.
That's so embarrassing.
That's the worst thing you could have bet on.
That's the craziest thing.
Grandma asked me not to tell anyone about this, and I didn't. I kept my mouth shut. When my dad and uncles found out, they reached out in different ways. Dad wasn't really that surprised since Grandma was rather charitable, especially in her later years. Uncle Harry was grateful for the fund, but Uncle John was quite upset, saying that she's their mom and she should have left them something. All three of them got suspicious and asked me if Grandma told me anything about during one of our afternoons I spent at her place. I admitted that I knew about it, and Uncle John said I should have told them first instead of letting them find out this way. that it would have hurt so much, that it wouldn't hurt so much if he had time to prepare instead of being caught off guard. Prepare for what? So that's that.
To not get. I guess they were like getting into debt because they were expecting their mom to give them money. They counting on that money.
Now you gotta get out the mud.
You gotta get out. You gotta get out the mud.
Them give me the money is pointless. Is just burying the money. At least if the inheritance were to be buried, it would still retain its value. But putting it in a person that doesn't have any common sense, for one, why are you betting on Mike Tyson and Jake Paul? We all knew what the outcome was going to be. Jake Paul's an entertainer.
Yeah.
As much as he wants to make it seem like he's switching over to boxing, right now he's still an entertainer. And Mike Tyson was old. Why would you bet on that? Okay.
Oh,
anyway,
man,
you're
you're
don't.
actually passionate about that.
Yeah.
You're actually really passionate about that. Yeah, I think I always get like frustrated with people who they think they're owed things just because of a relationship with someone. I think anyone can do whatever they want with their resources when they're gone. While you're alive or when you're gone, you can do whatever you choose to do with your resources. You're not owed it because of a blood relation or something that we had. It's nice to get things from people because of those things, but I'm like, I don't have to do that. And if I choose to give my money to someone I think needs it because of their situation, that's my prerogative. And just because you're my dusty sons, I don't care. You're fine. But people get so frustrated and angry, and then they cause like rifts in families because they're like, I should have got this. Because I know my friends got into issues when her grandmother died, and like the fights that come in this family, like they were ravaging the house. Like, she promised me that stove, and I get that fridge, and I get this, this, and this. And like huge family fights are starting because of this. But then that's where I'm like, hey, now as a person saying that, maybe have a will together, make it very clear. There's no emotions in this. This goes to this, and we're not having any of that. And if you want to argue with someone, argue with my body at the cemetery because I'm chucking the deuces up to you in underground. You know what I'm saying?
All that bullshit's for the birds.
Dang it.
Tony said, why do people think they're entitled to their parents' money? I agree. I think Tisha said it too. Like, I'll take the money, but I won't be expecting it.
Yeah.
You know? With his whole thing of like, I could have been prepared. Like, don't expect, like I think you guys were saying in the beginning, don't go into debt thinking that your mom's going to bail you out when she passes away. That really doesn't make any sense because you don't know if that money isn't promised to you. Did you have like Sam was saying, is it written in a will? No, it's not. Then if anything, that should just be something extra that happens. Obviously, also, why are you only worried about the money? Like your mom just died, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I get that that's what happens, like with death, but that wouldn't really be my biggest thing. Like, if my mom died, I'm not worried about what. Obviously, that comes with what she's like giving to people if she had anything to give, but I'm grieving my mom. So.
Yeah, grieve your mom. Grieve your mom.
Sorry, I just have Chris Brown in my head again. Deuces. That's what it is. Caitlin said he's in gambling debt as a parent and hasn't found help, which says a lot about him as a person. Yeah. And I think even like, you know, the grandma initially wasn't going to give anybody any money. She's like, listen, you don't have to worry about fighting. I'm not going to give anybody any money.
Yeah.
I'm just going to donate it, which was really nice. But then she was like, I also think my granddaughter is going to need some help going to college in a few years because I know her father is struggling with gambling.
Yeah.
So I'm going to leave her some money because she's not going to have like any help potentially from her dad because her dad doesn't have anything.
Yeah. Imagine if she was like a listener and her donation, she dropped a super chat. The grandmother did.
Wait. What'd you just say?
Like, as a
What'd you
part of
say?
her will, she had to drop a super chat donation to Comfort Level. And she's like, this is how I want to give my money out. They've done a lot for me over the past couple of years. And in response, I don't want to give it to my sons. I don't want to give it to my granddaughter. I want to give it to Comfort Level Podcast.
I'd feel like a criminal. I would
You
feel
feel like
so
a criminal?
bad.
Why? I think it'd be nice. And then we can actually go to the real Spain and not Spain, Texas.
Tisha said she knows her children, so she wants to give to the next generation, which I think is probably a little too true.
Oh, she's like,
She said,
I'm going to skip
I know
one.
my son. I know
They're
my
done.
son.
They're not even worth it. We're going to the next one.
Yeah.
Yo, kids.
Hey, shout out Boix, dude. From TikTok, man.
Shout out.
Boix, that's a name. Hi, guys. Hi, Boix. And I mean
Hi, Boix.
Boix. I mean that, Boix. Boix, I mean that.
Just boiks being boiks.
Just Boix be a Boix. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely something that the uncle was requesting, like this next story.
I've been good on the transition noise today.
Ileana, here's the German one. Shout out to you from the beginning, right? We're evenly shouting out people, right, Sam? So you don't have like any hatred towards anybody. It's just like, it's like, Tisha, cool, thank you for doing that. Ileana, you're awesome, thank you for doing that. Right? Anyway, I'll get to the story.
Yeah.
I'll just read the story.
Yeah, just read
Would
the-
I be the
read
asshole if
story.
I only spoke German to my husband despite him requesting I don't?
I always wondered, yeah, it's like, I'm guessing it's like a multicultural marriage and those issues where like the other family can't speak the language that your partner can. And so you're like, well, speak the common language when we're all around each other as respect. And they're like, oh, I don't want to. Because at some points I do think it is respectful to be like, I'm not saying anything about you, even though I'm not talking about you at all. Like, it's just good to know, like, hey, we're speaking the same thing. You understand what I'm saying. And that is respectful to like, hey, we're all talking together. And then in private, we can speak our own language. But if we're in a group setting, it's good to speak a common language.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that's a respectful thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Unless the other family's like, speak English, or you know what I mean?
You're like, all right.
Okay.
Okay, would I be the asshole if I only spoke German to my husband despite him requesting I don't? I, female, 31, recently signed up to sit an advanced German exam with the full support and encouragement of my 30 husband. We live in Germany, where I work, in an English speaking environment. So to get extra practice in, I told him that after X date, we'd switch to German, which he's fluent in. He grew up here. And we've managed 2 days so far, where even if he accidentally says something in English, I answer in German. But last night, he told me he needed a break from me speaking German. I refused. I said it's only 10 weeks until my exam, and then I'll go back to English. And he said, I don't sound like his wife when I speak English. I asked if it was because my mistakes were jarring or my vocab was causing issues, and he said it just didn't feel like he was speaking to his wife. I think it's vital that I stick to my plan to get my speaking practice in. He seemed a bit sad after I said no. Would I be the asshole if I carry on speaking German? And then there's an update, and then there's comments.
I don't. Well, I think they always say that the best way to learn a language is to speak it with other speakers. That's the best way to get it crammed into your brain. So you're doing the right thing and learning your language. Maybe you can take little breaks to be like, hey, when we're preparing to engage in sexual intercourse, how about we switch to English for a bit? Because I don't want to be screamed at in German of like, I don't know what pull my hair is in German, but I don't want that to be screamed at German in me. Let's do English for that. And then for everyday conversation about, hey, can you pick this up for me? We speak back to German. Like, let's get little breaks. Because I didn't marry an angry German woman. I married a beautiful English dame. I don't know what she is. But whatever you are, I married that. And let's just get a little break. But I will help you for the most part. But does it all have to be in German? Because German is a very interesting language. It has a tonal feel that may be pleasant all the time.
So I can agree with Sam, but I don't know why he used that as the only example of when you should maybe take a break from speaking German. But especially I agree with a lot of people's comments. They're like, why can't you take a break or whatever? Because I see where OP's coming from. Like understanding how some people help their kids learn like multiple languages is say if they lived in like Nebraska and everybody speaks English in Nebraska for the most part, depending on where you're at. But in their household, they're like, we're going to speak Spanish so that our kids know Spanish and English growing up. They could be fluent in it, stuff like that. I think it makes sense, but I also understand if he's asking for a break, like everybody's saying, maybe there's a certain period of time when you're not speaking it, but a majority of the time you're speaking it. Bree said, my German ancestors are coming for you, Sam. And Leona said, Sam's freaky.
Wait, your German ancestors? Because there's some Germans I don't want to see again. I don't want to see some Germans out here again. So I am worried about that. That's a little scary to me, Bree.
From the post, though, it seems like it also seems, I mean, this is just us reading in on her side, but like a lack of compromise. Like he's asking for the break, and it's almost as if that's like an insult to her. But it could be because she's so focused on her goals of doing that test that it could seem like an insult, but I don't know. Like, to me, I would be asking first, like, exactly what the break needs to be for. Find that first, and then talk about a compromise before immediately running to Reddit with, hey, he wanted to do this. I don't like that. Like, you have to have some sort of communication in the first place to... Yeah, I don't know. That's what I was concerned about.
Yeah. Theodore with super chat talking about Mr. Lilingual.
Thank you.
Parker did say, my friends used to get mad when I did that with Japanese. Honestly, I just feel like it's not worth annoying the people you like talking to. And so I want to read the comments and the update.
Wait, why did Kaylee come out of nowhere with the first story? Kaylee, we did that 2 hours ago, I feel.
Well, okay, so let's update them. What other story? I think there's maybe one left.
Yeah, we got one left.
Which is... I think it's the first one. Is it Giving?
Yeah, it's Giving. Or Gave? I don't know what you picked.
I put, Giving or Give or something. Yeah. So update. Thanks to the most of you for your well thought out and reasonable comments. I tried to read as many as possible, and I appreciate the different viewpoints. My husband came home this evening. We ate dinner, and I apologized in English for not being very understanding. I showed him the post, and some of the comments made us laugh so much. We discussed and found a healthy compromise that works for the both of us to help me prep but not exhaust him after a long day. I've also taken on your suggestions of other places I can try and hone my German conversation skills, and we'll try some of them out. So, top comment. Fun fact, it's been proven that our personality changes, or more accurately, slightly shifts when we speak in a different language. Because language frames how we perceive the world and others, and how we relate our experiences to our interlocutors. It's been a big influence when it comes to relationships. So I absolutely understand what your husband means by he doesn't feel like he's speaking to his wife. However, despite the uncomfortable experience of it, I do believe that you being able to succeed at your exam with what I imagine the future of your life in Germany with him hanging in the balance with what is with what it implies for your everyday life, your professional future, potentially your immigration paperwork, is more important that this is a temporary issue. It is, in fact, only for 10 weeks. To me, you're not the asshole, but I recommend inviting German-speaking friends over and family, going to movies, or any activity that works for you along those lines. So maybe he can get some time off from being your immersion tutor every day of the week. Somebody else said, I totally agree. Sometimes I want to tell people, do you know how smart I sound in my language? Like Gloria for a Modern Family. I have a friend who always tells me I'm so funny in Macedonian. Too bad you don't understand it. It never fails to make me laugh.
Yeah, I get the top comment. It's only 10 weeks, but also I'm like, well, it's only an hour too. Like
for a break.
Yeah, for a break. It doesn't, or it's only 20 minutes. It's just a break.
Yeah.
A little bit of a break. That's all I need. And I definitely want you. I speak German. I want you to be able to speak German. Because for the reasons top comment speaking, like, it is going to make our lives easier and better the more I'm fluent in German. I won't have to rely on you for certain things. I will be able to do things on my own. But just give me a little break.
Mm-hmm. So Sari said she learned the perks of giving in a relationship. Like this last story.
Oh,
the way that Brandon.
Where's that at?
Giving.
I know.
First
I don't see that one. Wait.
I was looking
it's
for
like
the comment.
5 up.
She needs to be giving in.
It's like 5 up. It's above Theodore. It's above.
What? I think it's this one.
Okay. Yeah.
Is it this one?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's not. It's this one. Yeah. Why are you lying to me? It's this one. Dang, sorry you transitioned like 20 times. Dang, sorry. You should be sorry for how much you transitioned. You know what I'm saying?
She was just trying to make sure we knew. I appreciate that.
And sorry, we do know. Sorry, we do know.
We know now. We said it.
No, we do know.
So
thank you, sorry.
Thank you.
Great transition, by the way.
Sorry.
Great transition from the 3 ladies, right, Sam?
I said what I said. Sorry, great job. Sorry, great job. Miss Tisha, wonderful, amazing job.
And
that's I don't remember.
And
that's it. That's all I had to say. Actually, let me rank the transitions. Coming in at number 1, it's got to be Miss Tisha. Transition full of grace and beauty, wonder, amazement. I think the shock that we had when she transitioned, like, we were all impressed. It was just really good.
Yeah.
Transition number 2, I got to give it to my girl, sorry. She gave multiple ones. She gave us options. She gave us different things that we could, like, see what we wanted, the best one to fit in with what we were trying to do. And then number 3, shoot, I'm trying to remember.
Really?
I'm trying to remember what her name was.
Oh,
Ileana. Someone had to go 3, and it definitely was her. So Ileana coming in last in my ranking of transitions.
And again, just want to say thank you guys for transitioning. Thank you for wanting to transition and be a part of the podcast. And we appreciate you, all 3 of us, including Sam. So thank you guys for doing that.
I appreciate it.
Right, Brandon?
Mm-hmm.
Right, Sam?
Right. I
You
appreciate
gotta.
some
That
less
was
than
an
others.
open. That was an
Yes,
open message.
it was
to a
open.
specific
Yeah.
3 people, and he said yes to all 3. So
I didn't say they were
go.
all
Yeah.
the same level.
Yeah, no.
They weren't all the same level, but yes, I appreciate them. Not equally. Definitely 2 more than 1. But I'm not going to
And
go
we'll
into
never know.
specifics.
We'll never know.
I'm not going into
we'll never
specifics
know
of
the
who that
order.
is. Yeah. Yeah.
So this last story, shout out, is from r/comfort level pod.
You know who time it is.
You know what time it is.
Can we talk to subscribers? Tell us what is on your mind. Can we talk to subscribers? r/comfort level pod.
That's my bad. It was time for that, so that's my bad.
Well, they couldn't hear you still talking. It was funny to me that you were still talking, but they couldn't hear any of it.
Oh, okay, good.
They just heard Joe. Shout out Joe.
Shout out Joe.
He be singing, and we know he be singing.
I have to edit.
The last story that we did where it was Joe and Jill, when I was reading it, it was making me laugh, and I was trying not to think about it because friend
me
of the
too.
show, Joe and Jill, who have been on the show, they are cousins.
Yeah.
They are
And
cousins.
just hearing the name Joe and Jill, it got to me.
They're cousins for real. Like
They're cousins.
they're like real cousins.
They're
Because
cousins.
some people be faking.
Oh.
That wasn't a slight at me. I know it wasn't.
It wasn't a slight at you. We're cousins.
Yeah, we're cousins too. Cousins.
Cousins.
Friends. Where are you going, Maddie? You're on the
Yeah, it's the opposite
There
way.
you go, friend.
friends.
Took me a second. I was trying to
And
figure
then
out
I'll duck, and you guys can do whatever you want to do. Other way, Brandon. Oh my God! Okay, we can't do that. We can't do that. That was actually kind of crazy.
Dottie.
Shoddy. Shotties.
Okay, so this one is I gave my cousin over $2,000 worth of baby items. She sold them on Facebook Marketplace within hours.
Oh my God.
What do I do?
Oh my God.
Within hours is actually criminal.
Crazy.
That's
But
criminal.
Also, you kind of snooze, you lose. I didn't say you gave it to me. I didn't say what I was going to do with them. I'm going to buy better baby items with the money that you gave from me. It's a win's a win. Because this is like if you give someone stuff, you lose what they can do with it, right? That's how I
Yeah.
think. I think if I give someone something, they could sell it in front of me, and I would be pissed, but that's the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you ain't gonna dictate what I do with your gift to me, Brandon.
What? Why'd you say my name?
Okay. If you want to be fake for the stream, that's cool.
Because you
Wait.
guys are the pranks not, or is the hat of the traveling cousinhood not a gift?
It wasn't. It
Oh, it's
wasn't a
not.
gift.
Oh, Sam gave it to you as a gift for the first time.
It was a suggested offering, and
He
I
kind of-
politely declined.
A suggested
Yeah, and then he like
offering.
left it there. So
I politely
suggested
declined, and I
offering.
said, "I don't want this," and he's like, "Okay," and left it.
yeah, he did.
And that's what we call
What
it
am I supposed to
gifts.
do?
'Cause
No,
I left it there. It didn't really matter what your offering was. Like
no,
it
you
was-
offered.
Yeah, I offered it as a gift. I gifted it to you. You said you didn't want it. It's not my problem anymore. I gifted it to you.
Well, then, boom, bam, you're in your own paradox
Oh yeah,
because you can't.
then you gifted it back to me.
I gifted it back to you.
So we're stuck in a cycle where we're gifting it back because I can't say what you do with my gift after, and you can't say what I do with the gift after.
Exactly.
And that is the history of gift giving, I guess.
That's good. Let's write a book.
So writing a book.
Documentary.
100,000. We're all gonna send you guys a book.
Victimizing Brandon. Don't, Steph.
Also,
I hate to say it,
this
they're on
was
my side.
this was cut out of the table talk when we messed up what biannually means. I had to cut that out because it just didn't make sense. But thank you guys for teaching us what biannually meant. And I guess we now need to. What was our reservation for? Our 50-year reservation. What was
Yeah.
that
Wasn't it
for?
a Chili's?
I think it was a Chipotle.
No, I think it was at a Chipotle.
Oh, it was a Chipotle that would hold all.
Or no, it was a Qdoba.
Because that would be weird to
so
go
we
to
did
Chipotle.
secure that venue.
We
But
did.
I think it was.
Wait, I am paying attention. What are y'all talking about? I'm paying attention.
Can we see Husker's sweater?
Husker looks good in that sweater. Where the hood at? Or is that different? Where's the beanie?
Bones.
Where's the beanie at? Y'all gotta see Husker in this beanie, man. Y'all gotta. He becomes a hipster like so quickly. Look at him in
I
that
know.
beanie though. Oh, Cornelia was trying to Oh, Cornelia, I see you, girl. Cornelia. That looks dope, Husky. Husky in the beanie.
He looks great.
Husky
Just
in
woke
the
up from a serious
beanie.
nap. So, okay, let's read this last story.
Even though Cornelia, if you're trying to holler at me, you do have a name from like the civil rights movement era, like struggle, and that's what I'm immediately coming to. Like you were at the Montgomery bus boycott, and you were one of the people there, and that's like attractive to me, but also daunting in a way that I don't think I would ever be enough.
Don't worry, Cornelia. We have no idea what's happening either. The fact that she just said "wow,"
Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you weren't interested in that, because that was a lot for no reason, and that was interesting, and that took a turn.
I don't know what to say.
Took many turns.
And I feel like that
what-
exposed something in me that I'm like, I've never shown to anyone. I just shared it with everyone right now.
Yeah. Like on live internet, like that's
just live. We are going to delete this live after we're done.
Of course, this is Luminos's first time catching a live, and Sam's trying to like raise up Cornelia with a really weird angle.
a horrible angle at that, I will say.
Suddenly, Cornelia is no longer hollering at you, Sam. It's kind of done. It's kind of over with. And that's usually how it starts. Is it's up.
He went to the other
gone.
basket, actually.
I like what
Gonna go
Steph
shoot a
said
shot,
earlier
went to the other
though.
basket.
She said, "Cornelia, he's about to get sued. You don't want no parts."
Yeah, they're just all truth on the table, Cornelia. There is a class action suit.
Oh, she's still shooting. She's still shooting a shot.
She's still shooting. Hey, she a ride or die. So if I do get sued, I am going to try to like join you with me in the class action suit. So they're not only going after me, but they're also going after you as well because
She wants all parts.
you're my ride or die. Oh my God, Cornelia. I love this. This is good energy for me because there is several legal cases pending against your boy.
Sam, I really hope Essence isn't here. You remember her?
Oh, your
Do you
wife.
remember her?
So I may already be entangled in a little thing that I had forgotten about. And that's on me, Cornelia. But you're a ride or die. Nobody stunned that Essence. You know what I'm saying? Nobody worried about that. I do have to legally get removed from that because I am currently legally tied. But that's just nothing but a little legal thing. A little right. Adventuring, though. Adventuring's my lawyer. So it's just a little thing we got to right away. Just a little thing we got to
Gotta filter adventure now. You think Adventure's
I gotta go
gonna
to the bathroom really
help you?
quick, so.
Oh no.
You filtered Adventuring
I'm
out.
sure you guys were gonna.
You didn't even want Adventuring here. How is she gonna protect you if you didn't even want her here?
I do want her here. I'm just saying, adventure is important to me. Adventure is important to me. So, Adventuring is saying absolutely not. Adventuring saying,
And you just did a live confession. Like that's ooh.
I
Damn.
do.
I don't know how did you get yourself in such this thick of a hole?
I don't know. Hey, Cornelia deployed to Afghanistan. So trust me, I got this. Okay. Cornelia's ride or die. So, Cornelia, I don't know if you
you're
know.
setting yourself up.
I've done several things over the course of these lives. I've said many things.
Especially this one.
I've gotten into relationships with people that I didn't know. I've gotten married to some people I didn't know. All that's coming to roost right now in this stream. A lot of things that I've done it was coming back to me. I'm not proud of it.
Are you sure this is the battle you want?
Cornelia's don't try to convince Cornelia.
I'm not trying to convince her. I'm simply asking.
Okay.
Simply ask. Because you got a long road ahead of you.
And Jaylene Weenie, he was my uncle, didn't know. Jaylene's just shooting shots from TikTok. Jaylene's just over here shooting crazy shots from TikTok. Come over to YouTube, Jaylene. We need you over here.
Please come to YouTube.
Please come to YouTube.
Sam, this is your ride or die, Sam.
Oh, the woman who brought tears to my eyes, she's out there, and she probably trumps everybody. I gotta be honest with you.
Wait, did that episode come out yet?
Yeah, it came out.
Do y'all know about the woman that brought Sam to literal tears? Do y'all know about that story?
If y'all watched this last week's episode, we talked about a story when me and Brandon were in Dallas a couple weeks ago. And I think I dreamed about her a couple days ago. I think it popped in my head. She's changed my life. Oh, I see you, Jaylene. Jaylene carrying TikTok on her back. Okay,
yes.
Jaylene.
Okay,
then you
okay.
do you. You do you, Jaylene. Actually, I shout out Adventure in every episode. I think Madi and Brandon just cut them out randomly. But I always shout out at the top of every episode.
No.
I'm like, what up, Adventure in?
No, don't let him lie to you.
Brandon specifically cuts it out. He's like, I don't want her to know. Madi sometimes leaves it in, sometimes it's petty and takes it out.
Editing Brandon would do no such thing. Editing Brandon likes to triple down on jokes. Okay? Why would I cut something out like?
That's true.
Because the joke was that you hated him. So I would double down on the fact that you're shouting her out. You just don't shout her out.
Wait, why Cornelia sound like a rom-com heroine right now? She's 33, no kids, Army veteran, music therapist, color guard coach, and an opera performer. That's literally a rom-com character is all those things. You're not a real person, Cornelia. Cornelia, you don't exist.
She said, Sam, see my resume.
Yeah, that's a resume right there.
Sam, but you love love, so this is supposed to work out.
I love. And you know that. I love.
Actually, this is working out perfect because she's shooting her shot. You have the most horrible angle for getting back at the shot. And it works out in the end. That's a rom-com for you, would ask me.
But then it gets broken up because the woman from Dallas comes back.
Yeah. And then you have to like really, really hone in on yourself and figure out, do I want the woman that literally brought me to tears or Cornelia?
And I'm going to say the woman who brought me to tears so fast.
Every time.
I'll say it so quickly every time.
He's like, I don't want character growth. Yeah. I just want her.
The movie would be weird. The movie's like, so who do we root for? Because that's really an asshole thing he did. And I'm like, yeah, I'm picking the woman who brought me to tears.
The fact that Jenabun just said, we tried to warn you.
Everyone's in the chat.
Everyone in the chat is saying right now. Cornelia's like, wow. Yeah.
Stand up.
Literally, no one.
Thank you, Leona.
No one in the chat's like supporting this. Like Cornelia getting when they're like, run, get away. It's a bad idea. He's not good.
He's telling you to your face. I'm sorry, Cornelia. You deserve somebody better.
And let's shout out a Leona.
Wait,
Maddie's
what,
so
Steph?
gorgeous.
The woman from Dallas is named Catherine, and we found her.
Wait, there's no way. Steph, are you
What?
Wait, when is this real or are you guys making those? Because y'all be doing...
Is that in the comments of the video?
No, y'all be making fun of us too. I never trust them. We can't even trust our own chat because they're taking on our personalities where we lie. So they could be making
Your
up stuff.
personality.
No, all of ours collectively where we all
Your personality.
Because we're desperate, so we'll believe anything you say, Steph. And I think that's the problem.
Steph, are you for real?
The power's in your hands, unfortunately.
And just so it's clear, Ileana, this whole time I am flirting with you. It's very clear I'm flirting with you, but
And this is why I keep you away from my mom, Sam.
I've been flirting
Because
with
it's
Ileana.
disrespectful.
Since Ileana's come
keep...
into our videos, I flirt with Ileana, but I was going extra hard today.
Okay, well, if my mom shows up, I don't want you flirting with her anymore because you got
with your
5
mom
wives.
Too.
No. No.
I don't know where this 5 wives
Because I need to bring
came
SJ
from.
into this equation because SJ basically threatened you. She said, if you flirt with my mom, I'm going to hurt you. And I need SJ to do the same thing, but it's protection over Mama G.
And here's the thing. SJ, probably one of the people I'm most fearful of. Like, one of my friends who I'm literally the most scared of is SJ. I will still flirt with her mom, given the opportunity. That's how deep
I think you'd be nervous.
in me. It's deeply ingrained in me. And send this clip to SJ. You think I'm scared? I am. But I'm going to do it. It's a sickness.
Guys, timestamp this. Timestamp this.
Timestamp this, please.
I will cut this. I will edit this part out. I'll cut this part out of the YouTube.
That's the problem. He does the timestamps for us, so shout out Sam. But he has the power to step out of the podcast too. And I'm like,
part
no.
Jaylene, you still gotta worry. You don't have an auntie yet, but we're working on it, little niece.
Luminous Ghost just said, I think Sam and Maddie's mom are endgame. That's crazy. Sister wives, like this last story. Liv said, okay, we already transitioned. Let's do it again. Yeah. Sorry, Liv. You're right.
Sorry, Liv.
Thank
you.
Liv up.
We gotta get to the story.
We gotta
get
to
it. We
got to.
Okay. I gave my cousin over $2,000 worth of baby items. She sold them on Facebook Marketplace within hours. What do I do now? Hi Reddit, first time poster, long time reader. I'm looking for some advice from other mamas and a safe place to slightly vent. My favorite cousin is having her first baby, twins, a boy and a girl. And I have a girl, 17 months. She's married and alone. She makes over $70K per year and receives a healthy stipend from an incident causing PTSD while she was deployed. Her husband works career military. They own a home. They just bought a brand new vehicle, full VA insurance for everyone in their family. I'm a single mother who was lucky to see $45,000 a year with overtime. Child support is $39 a week and he doesn't pay. I live with someone to help with the cost of housing. I live the definition of living paycheck to paycheck to survive. All right, so now the story at hand. Last Saturday, I gave my cousin a lot of baby stuff. Example, 10 bags/boxes of clothing, sheets, blankets, bibs, swaddles, burp rags, a baby Breeza, 2 puree steam makers, a cart, an infant car seat and a base, 2 Angel Care bath seats, baby toys, 15 bottles, several sleeves of diapers I couldn't exchange, shoes, socks. Anything I could bag slash box up and pass along. And when she picked up the items, she made some very negative comments about the stuff that was there, but insisted on taking it all. She made a nasty comment about the Breeza and formula feeding parents. Within 5 hours of taking the items, almost everything was posted for sale on our local Nosy Neighbor Facebook page. And from the post, she sold everything within a few hours of posting. I feel very wrong and bamboozled by her taking my items. I was planning on creating for her an approximately $300 postpartum care kit for her baby shower, but from the evidence of the Facebook post page, she got more than that from selling all of my stuff. I feel so deeply hurt and like anything, everything I gave her wasn't good enough. Do I even buy her a baby shower gift at this time? Further backstory, she's only seen my daughter 4 times since she was born, and one of them was the day that she was born. And my cousin made repeated nasty/insulting comments towards my daughter and her looks. No, 4 months old because of her cuteness. The most recent interaction was Christmas, and my cousin purposely avoided me and my daughter throughout the whole Christmas. And I have such a hard time parting with the baby stuff because it feels like giving away memories of my child's babyhood, and I thought the items would have been used to make memories with my cousin's baby like it did for me. And to shit on the baby Breeza really gets to me. I feel like she's living in a delusional world, like she'll never ever use any form of formula. The hurt from this situation has me questioning our years of relationship and future involvement in each other's lives. Honestly, I vowed to never let someone claim to be in my village, but not participate. So.
What the? That was a journey.
Yeah.
Oh.
I feel like she might be your favorite cousin, but I don't think she's your favorite cousin. Like, I don't think she likes you as that much as a cousin to be saying all these rude remarks to you and avoiding you at certain places and stuff. And I do think you should probably not give her anything else.
Yeah.
Because it's only going to hurt you. Like, I kind of agree with what Sam's saying. Like, once you give somebody a gift, they can do whatever they want with it. But it's still hurtful to see that you were intending for that to be used for something else.
Yeah.
But she just went and sold it.
And it's very telling that how she talked about the stuff when she got it. I'm definitely not giving gifts to people who are like show so much disdain for the stuff that I give them.
Yeah. So I just think to not hurt yourself any further, don't give her anything anymore. And probably minimize your relationship because again, I think you think the relationship is something different than it is.
Yeah.
What you're writing is that's not a good cousin.
No.
And the fact that that's your favorite cousin too. Yeah. I would say don't put it on the pedestal. You have to move different from that point on. And yeah, just respect the people that respect you.
And pursue a relationship with the people that respect you as much as you can. Like if you're in a relationship and it seems like it's one-sided, like this, don't hurt yourself any further. Just don't engage with it.
Yeah.
And it sucks, but it sucks because like you're saying, she probably doesn't need that money like you would have if you didn't think she was going to use it. So that's hurtful to see, but even more reason to be like, yeah, we're not very close anymore. She's not my favorite cousin anymore. She's kind of a horrible person.
The one thing that made me laugh was like the cousin was, I guess, calling the baby ugly. And you're like, but excuse me, didn't win a Gerber contest, so I do have a hot baby. If that's fine.
No, you don't have a hot baby. You have a cute baby.
Oh yeah, a cute baby.
So
your baby's really high. If that's fine.
That's weird.
What? Yeah, don't double down on that.
Hot with babies and infants.
I don't get what's the difference.
It's weird. It's like hot is used in a sexual way.
Oh my god, no, I didn't mean that.
I
just meant like a physically, a pleasantly.
So again, that's why we're saying it's a cute baby.
Cute, right? You're cute. Yeah, cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, cute.
Stop talking quickly.
Cute. Even though I'm like definitely like there's no such thing as a cute baby. Like all babies are ugly, and especially the day they're born.
The day they're born, I haven't seen that many babies.
Oh, I've seen some babies, but I'm like,
We don't really have that many babies in our family that, like, yeah, I only have one niece, and it was during COVID time, so I
you
saw
didn't
her,
see her
like,
the day she
way
was
after.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
give them 3 months. They're cooked. They're cooked. They've like fully like baked. But the day they're born,
So Sam has beef with babies.
I don't have
Good
beef
to
with
know.
babies, but I have beef with people saying they're cute. When the day they're born,
Jenna said, my nephew was kind of ugly when he was born. Now he's super handsome.
100%.
Theodore said they had a purple nose because they got stuck in the exit.
Yeah, because I remember my sister's ex's son, cutest like kid, but with the day he was born, it took him like 4 months to fully flesh out for his like his ear was like over here and his like his nose was like down here, and everything shifted in the right spot, and then he was cute. But before that, I was like, you're a monster.
Oh, that's tough. I'm not gonna
Are you
lie,
se-
Krishan and Blueface's
Hey,
Blueface baby.
somebody had to say it. And I'm glad that Steph stood up. Steph stood up, man. Ileana, you didn't. I came out with the umbilical cord wrapped around my neck. Are me and Ileana soulmates, dude? It's kind of crazy.
He just goes back and forth. He goes back and forth. This
Kind of
is
like you had a cord, I had a cord.
wait, what?
We both were born with umbilical cords wrapped around our necks.
Oh, you were too?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it was like, it took him like a minute and a half to get it off. Soulmates. Or cord
being
mates.
in healthcare, like being a doctor, anybody that works with like giving any surgeries or any type of medical thing,
Yeah.
has always scared me. So shout out to
Especially
people
with
that can do that
babies.
because
Because you
yeah,
can't
that
panic.
stress
You
of
can't
like
panic at all. You're like,
trying to save the baby
Yeah.
and yeah. Chanel said, not to toot my own horn, but I was a beautiful baby.
okay. And she probably was the worst of all.
No, I actually like believe her. I believe her.
Chanel, show us your baby pic now. Prove it. Send us the baby pic right now. And I'm not talking about 3-month baby, because you probably were a cute 3 month. I want to see newborn Chanel.
Jenna's saying the same thing, ditto.
Y'all lying. Y'all lying.
Let's see if what top comment is saying.
Oh, yeah,
So,
someone
top
in
comment.
TikTok wants us to read it.
Yeah.
She has shown you repeatedly who she is. Why are you interacting with her? Why are you being generous and giving her things when she has enough money that what you give her she won't consider good enough? But she'll sell so she can buy more things for herself. Why are you even in touch with her when she insults your babies and insults the things you give her? Why are you giving her all those things? Just chalk it up to your learning curve and don't do it again. Be sick or have something you absolutely have to do on the day of the baby shower. Leave off of this relationship. Smile at family gatherings. And somebody else said, this. OP skips gifts going forward. If she asks, say, you make twice what I do and you have a husband. I gave you gifts that you thought were trash and sold them knowing how much I could have used the money. You used me and insulted me. Buy your own gifts.
That's so plain. That's it. That's like plain.
Plain
as
and
day.
simple.
That's exactly what happened. That's what you just say that, just send this, copy and paste it and send it to your cousin. And these are comfort level top commenters. We got the best top commenters in the game, man.
We do.
They be
Talk
spitting
to 'em,
facts.
nice.
They're so smart
They
and
be
insightful.
spitting facts. And that's what's good, because I love that they're so smart, but they were all ugly the day they were born. So you being ugly the day you were born doesn't change the heights and the greatness you can become.
I feel like at a certain point, I really need to like me and Brandon need to have control of Sam's like thoughts because this
Yeah.
is crazy. Like the fact that he's just coming for comforters now. Like, what is your problem? We get it. You don't like babies, but now
Like,
you're
it
calling
would've been
all
so-
comforters ugly
It's
as
not that I
babies. Like,
I
get
love
over it, Sam.
Babies are the best. They're so small. They're like
That's
little,
such a fake tone.
They're
That's
like
crazy.
oochie oochie ooh, but they're ugly to look at. Because I'm like holding them like this. I'm like,
Good luck, Cornelia.
Bye, Cornelia.
bye,
Good
Cornelia.
luck at your performance.
We'll talk later, Cornelia.
Don't answer.
Don't answer. When he calls, don't answer.
I'll come up with a contest like, don't talk to him. Lawsuit Sam, class action Sam.
Class action Sam. Class action Sam. What a name.
That's funny. CM said, block him, Cornelia. Gotta go.
Gotta go fast.
Bye, Draylin. Thanks for coming. Theodore said restraining order. Oh. What game are we playing today? We're not playing a game
We
today,
ain't playing
sadly.
a game today because we're tired.
The
Actually,
game we're
tired.
trying to play is Call of Duty. It just doesn't work, So sadly, we're not doing that today. But we are trying to. I think there's a very good chance that we're going to start streaming twice a month for the rest of the year. So we'll see you guys more instead of just once a month.
Oh, since it's near the end, should I do the Airhead Reveal?
Yep, I think it's time for Brandon to do his Airhead Reveal.
Okay, so I'm gonna open up a normal one first, just so you can have some context of what they normally look like. Some strawberry. You feel me?
It's the best flavor out of the pack that he has.
Look how lame that one looks. It looks just like a normal.
Yeah,
Okay.
It looks normal. It
That's
doesn't
like a
look
run of the
lame.
mill
It looks-
Airhead.
It looks normal.
Then we got the second. Feel me?
I'm so excited. Oh my god, I can't wait for this. CM's been waiting for it. Oh,
That looks pretty cool.
my god! Whoa!
All right, let's see this. Let's see the
Let's see them
side, the side
profiles.
angle.
Bring the profiles.
That looks pretty good.
That is crazy.
All
Well,
right, now
eat,
taste.
Was it a
reveal.
lot of work? Okay.
eat the
Oh,
regular
wait,
one
so-
first. Yeah, eat the regular one first. Well,
What's your rating?
yeah, give us a rating.
Like a 8.5 out of 10.
8.5? 8.5? Okay. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's a good flavor.
It's really
a good
good.
flavor.
You like it.
All right.
Why are you taking such a little bite of it? Okay.
He said, because that's all he needs. That's how much of the burst of flavor it is.
Yeah, it's like my taste buds are waking up now.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I just gleek.
Oh no, it's that good. It's creating moisture.
Look how thick that is.
Yeah.
Oh my
Now,
God.
Brandon, okay, now smash the original one in half
Oh my
and maybe
gosh,
even
Maddie's
into
obsessed
thirds.
with this smashing thing.
So smash it in half, and then if you can in thirds.
Okay. Okay, he's smashing.
Okay. Now, new taste test.
Okay.
But look at the
new
difference.
taste test. Okay, okay.
Look at the difference.
Oh my, there's such night and day. It's such one's like bad, and then
One's
one's
like-
perfect.
Yeah, like perfect. Did you just fold up a whole bunch of things?
Okay, try it. It's the same thing.
It's not hidden.
Oh,
It's not hitting, that's what I'm
my
hitting.
God.
It's not hitting.
I think it's because like the little air pockets, you feel me? It's not hitting like the same way that this hits your taste buds.
So now we know. Now we know.
Wait. Side note. Can I shout out somebody real quick?
Yeah, shout him
Yeah.
out. Shout him out.
Miss Lauren, come to the front of the stand, please. Because I be peeping the
stand?
comments
Oh,
sometimes,
no.
and Miss Lauren is on every single episode. In my head, I be calling her like TT Lauren because she feel like an auntie. Because she be like, Sam, you dead wrong, and I'm like, that's TT Lauren right there. So I just wanted to shout out Miss Lauren.
Shout
I'll be seeing
out.
you in the comments.
Shout out.
Shout out, Miss Lauren. But I guess if you're saying things about me, I guess not. Shout out. I don't know.
No, it's not. I remember that was specifically one time she said it.
Okay, just
It's
one.
like,
But she's
Sam, you
honest.
dead wrong.
She's honest.
So
So,
she's
you know, if
honest.
one of us has a crazy opinion, she's gonna be like, "Hey, that's kind of crazy." Usually it's Sam.
And I'm okay with her like policing people because the things both of you say is actually kind of wild. So thank you, Miss Lauren, for keeping these two under wraps. Keeping these two.
And
Hi, Tarantula Lover.
Keeping these two under wraps. Not the profile. What are you guys doing?
Oh, we were just hitting your hand down.
Oh.
I think it might have been late, but
Oh, sorry. I was like this.
And I'm grabbing like this.
that was good on my
Yeah.
end. Good, actually.
Oh.
You.
It is weird to go the opposite.
Sam just comes back with the airhead in his mouth.
I'm
He's
like,
like, that's pretty good, actually. Sending
the
love
carrot,
from
bud.
the UK. Thank you, Steph. Brady Bunch style. Steph said it's funny when Sam doesn't even believe the things he says. I know. Try have the what? Oh, what are you guys doing for Valentine's Day? Or Galentine's Day? Or Brolentine's Day? Is there a guy version of it?
no.
Okay.
Unfortunately, there's not. Well, are you guys doing anything for Valentine's Day?
We might like make dinner together, but we're just chilling. I don't really think of it as that too crazy of a holiday.
Yeah. I'm probably going to watch Severance for a third time on Valentine's Day.
Oh man, I'm so excited. For Severance too. Cousin Teens Day. Sorry about I missed that one. I missed that one.
Why did it become a thing that we watch the episode twice? It's just like slowly a thing where we just watch it twice.
Because
fully.
we're talking during the first episode, and so sometimes we miss it. So it's like, I think we should have a rule where we try and keep talking to a minimum as much as possible during the first viewing. And then the second one is where we're like, did you catch that? Did you see that? You know?
Yeah, it's hard though.
Yeah, it's hard.
But I agree. I think that should happen because
Yeah.
it's hard though because it's so good and you're like, I want to talk about this theory immediately now.
Yeah. So we got Michelle, who's going to be working.
Okay, Michelle.
Sending Leah a package. Sam sending his girl a package.
Okay. Leah, get your
Anna's going to be your
package.
last day of work.
Wait, what's happening after that, Anna?
Oh, an En Vogue concert. Okay. Working retail. Oh, that does not sound good.
Going to a 420 shop. Hey, for a Valentine's event.
What kind of ice cream are you eating? She tripping.
Hey, Valentine's is a corporate holiday, but I do get excited because I love love. I love love.
She loves love. I'm going to a bookstore. That actually sounds pretty cool. Hey, Animated.
Never call Live, you'll be my company for late night animation work. Late night animation work. That sounds spooky.
Oh, Bree said she was getting married, but then she said I'm lying. She's trying to trick us.
I'm getting married. Just kidding.
Deanna said Bree, the most honest liar around.
I'm joking.
I'm joking.
Oh yeah, Bree. Thank you, Bree. Everyone, if you were here, like the stream, comment. Well, you're already talking and stuff, but comment on the stream. Go to the last video, like that, and watch that. Even though I know all y'all watched it already, watch it again. Watch it a third time. Watch it a fourth time.
Also, if you guys are on Patreon and you guys are supporting us with the second and third tier, I think even the first tier, we do have Tuesday's videos out. It's really early. That's not normal. Usually it's out a day early, but Tuesday's video is out right now on Patreon if you wanted to watch it. If not, it'll be out on Tuesday. So yeah, thank you guys for liking and subscribing.
And if you need a little bit more from us, we got a little extra segment. Behind the wall.
Behind the wall.
Behind the wall. We got an extra story that we do on Patreon. It's locked away behind the wall. We're little. We're just the Night's Watch. And we talk about whether an uncle should have did that or not.
Are these lives every Saturday? They're for sure going to be every second Saturday unless we can't make that, but usually we can. But I don't know. We might. Are other days like good for you guys? I also understand the people that are here are probably this is the best day that works for them. But we're gonna try and do lives twice a month, like Michelle said. So that's gonna be something new we're doing. Any more stink bugs in the basement? No. I was surprised that stink bug was there because usually they're around like in spring and summer. I was like, where have you been this whole year? And it was big.
It was.
It was big. It was gross. I hate stink bugs.
Wait, Jaylene Weenie's going to London? Jaylene Weenie, why are you going to London? But I guess you might just live in England and you're already there.
If so, that's cool. Sorry, thank you for the super chat.
I missed super chat. Is there another?
Maddie, you got to do the super chat. There we go.
Okay, Maddie. Okay, Maddie's broken it.
Oh.
I think Maddie's broken. I'm
Hi, Jim from Ireland. What is a stink bug? I don't know. It's just like a gross looking bug that when you smash it, it stinks. So people try not to smash it. I always just usually try and flush it. To be honest, I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's. I think it's a beetle.
We're not doing a second round of the Bachelor. The Bachelor was a one-time thing. It's gone. We look back upon it fondly as a moment in time.
Mm-hmm.
I think our next live event will be Brandon and Maddie's wedding, probably.
That'll be our next live event?
Yeah, that'll be our big next live event.
Oh,
not our next live, but the big production. We will live stream Brandon and Maddie's wedding.
You never know. We might do something before that.
Oh.
We might have a different type of live experience. Not Bachelor, not wedding.
Oh.
But I don't know. Something else.
I feel like we should. I miss it.
The 100K
it was very
stream.
Fun.
Yeah.
And I loved having other people being involved in it. I loved having listeners in it.
Yeah. That was really fun.
That was
you liked having listeners in it, but you didn't like to be the one to pick.
I didn't want to be
well, yeah, because he had to be the one to be like, to
he was like,
who moved on to the next round. And everybody was really nice.
That was stressful.
And everybody was really cool. It was really nice to meet everyone. And yeah.
Oh, no, not my trial. I guess that could be our next live stream. And we bring up listeners as people to testify against me.
That's not good. Thankfully, I think I saw Adventurin say that she's pretty busy. So I don't think, hopefully we can push that off. But yeah. But yeah.
I cheated in the last game. How did I cheat in the last game? Me cheat?
I don't know.
I don't think I ever cheated.
Dang, I want to play zombies.
But yeah, so we're going to get out of here, guys. Thank you guys for joining us for another live. Tell us what you think about the new layout. We're trying to do something a little bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Did we finish with edits? Or what's WWTITAs? I'm not sure.
What would dits? Did y'all finish W dits? So
Hey, Sammy.
What would DIT? What would who would D?
What We Do in the Shadows.
What We Do in the Shadows.
I haven't seen the last. I haven't seen the last season.
Oh god.
I think I started watching like the first or second episode, but because I originally just binged the whole show. It's so freaking funny. I watched it a few times, but I haven't seen the last season, and it's the final season, so that's kind of sad. But
I haven't seen the last season.
Yeah, I love that show.
Well, I started rewatching it, and I think I'm like in season 3.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a while since I've watched it. I need to go back.
It's good. I think I might save it for next Halloween. We'll see. Whenever I'm feeling in the Halloween mood.
Actually, are we mad at Haiti for doing that? For doing the WWTDITS? Are we angry at her for that?
No, I'm never mad at Haiti.
Okay.
I'm never mad at Haiti.
Just want to be clear.
Sam, is that a tortilla blanket? It is.
You already know, man. It's so warm.
Wellington Paranormal. Is Wellington Paranormal like another comedy like that?
Oh, I've never even heard of that.
I never heard of it.
I've like heard of that.
Wellington Paranormal.
Maddie's this is a comedy series.
Real quickly.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh no!
Hating on your blanket.
Shout out to Husker.
Oh no!
It's a poop stain. Okay.
Bye, Leona. I appreciate how you capitalized me in Brandon's goodbye, and I see the difference.
Leona, that's crazy. That's
I appreciate that.
crazy.
I appreciate that. I see that.
Leona,
you know,
public
Huskers,
enemy number 1.
Out of
what?
Here
Leona,
public enemy number one. By Ileana.
Ileana, now Leona, public enemy number 2. Ileana, public enemy number 1.
Hey, cousin, stand up real quick. Stand up. I need a little help. I need a little help. Stand up real
Jenna.
quick.
It's been nice getting to know you a little bit over the podcast.
Guys, cousin, stand up. Oh,
Jenna and we've gotten to know. We appreciate getting to know you guys a little bit as we do these lives and stuff. And I don't know why Sam chooses to have beef with like half of y'all. It was kind of messed up. But anyway. So I guess this means we're out of here and I should stop talking. I think that's what that signal means. So, bye guys.
Bye.
Have a great week.
Bye.